How's everybody doing today? Today's a good one, y'all. Today we're sponsoring. Oh, they're trying to look at the footage and all that. Not gonna work. We got the Frosted Flakes. We sponsored by Frosted Flakes, and we sponsoring Fruit Loops. I want to appreciate y'all for sponsoring this war, y'all. We not over whooping. We are definitely not over whooping over here, y'all. So, you know, y'all ain't gotta ask me if I ate today. You understand what I'm saying? We not eat every day. Today we made an egg with the yolk and all that, with the Viagra sausages, toasted up and all that. I said, you know what? Let me do that instead of spending some bread outside. Let me get, let me cook. We not know how to cook. You understand what I'm saying? We not know how to cook. Why? So with me, pardon me, y'all. So, I always felt like we live in a simulation world. You understand what I'm saying? And the reason I say that is because it's been so many things that have been scientifically proven that, we live in that type of world. And you know what I noticed? That a lot of these dudes is like federal agents. Before you come on to YouTube, you have a few that's assigned to you. So once you get angry at them and you get mad at them, they start to threaten you. You understand what I'm saying? Don't you ever notice that? They that people are assigned to you. You understand what I'm saying? Their whole job is like to make sure you don't make it to the next level. Make sure you obey by their rules. But then when you don't, you understand what I'm saying? Shout outs to my bodies. Shout outs to my bodies. That's a whole fact. But even the simulation thing, like just think about it. You go to the malls, right? And then you'll see all of those stores that's in the malls, the things that they're selling. How is that possibly gonna be paying the rent? You understand what I'm saying? You could go to the mall and tell that we live in a simulation world. Because you see the things that they selling, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't add up. You understand what I'm saying? They selling glasses and the rent is fucking 100,000. You understand what I'm saying? And that's how I feel, man. Oh yeah, yeah. And I'm letting y'all know now. You come in here saying anything crazy, I'm violating. I'm violating. And I'm violating for real, for real. You're gonna have to get crazy, my nigga. Real talk. There's a lot of y'all be making up plays. And we gonna get to that. It's time to expose most of y'all. I'm tired of the games. It's time to expose y'all. And we gotta live in a simulation world. Like how you go to the mall, you see them selling skimpies, and the rent is like 200,000. So you got to think about those type of things. You understand what I'm saying? I want y'all to listen to this while Greenhouse feed his soul. Make sure we good on the mic check. Mic check. 1 2 1 2. But yeah, it doesn't add up. You go to a mall, you see certain stores, like they sell things, and how the money's gonna add up to being 200,000 a month? It doesn't make sense. You understand what I'm saying? Freddie, what's the word, gang? Glad you're in the building, man. I appreciate that. I appreciate that, bro. Hope all is well on your end. Hope you ate today. Hope your day's going good and stuff like that. So I want y'all to listen to this and stuff like that. And, let's get this show on and popping, y'all. Hit that like button on the way in.
Chuck, I've been public on the fact that I'm waiting for someone to convince me that we don't live in a simulation. I've heard you say it. The arguments put forth have been quite convincing. Okay. And most of the best arguments are traceable to a guy named Nick Bostrom, a philosopher at the University of Oxford. Okay. Here's the argument, right? Go ahead. Our computing power is growing rapidly. Right. We create simulations of worlds. We have video games with characters that are inside the video game. Right. Imagine a day where you can simulate a world so perfectly with life forms, humans, so well that you can recreate every single neurosynaptic thought you could have, but now you're in the simulation on the computer. So, including the perception of free will. Well, there you have it. So now you would have enough computing power to imbue the Sims inside of the program with all of the human traits that we possess now. Correct. Not only our human traits, but the world. The world itself. Right. And you don't have to have all the world existing there at all times. Right. That might be an unrealistic amount of computing power. Right. You just need enough of the world that they see around. Nothing that they see around them. Right. So you want to start digging and haven't put the Earth there. There's a flag that goes up in the programmer, and they say, need more Earth. It's right. Put Earth beneath you while you keep digging. It's like the Truman Show. Yeah, for example. Right. Okay. Cool. Well, does Minecraft, you can build Minecraft. Right. Oh, that is Minecraft. Right. Okay. God, that guy's a brilliant genius. Okay. So we went to the moon. They said, okay, let's make sure the moon is there. Right. Okay. Maybe that's why we can't travel faster than the speed of light. Because if we could, we'd be able to get to another galaxy.
Exactly. Why do you think when you're dreaming, you're not allowed to move fast in your dreams? Because if you move fast enough, you might open up a different dimension. You understand what I'm saying? That's why you ever try to run in your dreams and you're slowing down. It feels like you can't run fast. Listen, y'all. This is a simulation world, y'all. Pay attention. Pay attention. Share the love, y'all. Share the love, y'all.
Chuck, I've been public on the fact that I'm waiting for someone to convince me that we don't live in a simulation. I've heard you say it. The arguments put forth have been quite convincing. Okay. And most of the best arguments are traceable to a guy named Nick Bostrom, a philosopher at the University of Oxford. Okay. Here's the argument, right? Go ahead. Our computing power is growing rapidly. Right. We create simulations of worlds. We have video games with characters that are inside the video game. Right. Imagine a day where you can simulate a world so perfectly with life forms, humans, so well that you can recreate every single neurosynaptic thought you could have, but now you're in the simulation on the computer. So, including the perception of free will. Well, there you have it. So now you would have enough computing power to imbue the Sims inside of the program with all of the human traits that we possess now. Correct. Not only our human traits, but the world. The world itself. Right. And you don't have to have all the world existing there at all times. Right. That might be an unrealistic amount of computing power. Right. You just need enough of the world that they see around. Nothing that they see around. Right. So you want to start digging and haven't put the Earth there. There's a flag that goes up in the programmer, and they say, need more Earth. Right. Put Earth beneath you while you keep digging. It's like the Truman Show. Yeah, for example. Right. Okay. Cool. Well, does Minecraft, you can build Minecraft. Right. Oh, that is Minecraft. Right. Okay. God, that guy's a brilliant genius. So we went to the moon. They said, okay, let's make sure the moon is there. Right. Okay. Maybe that's why we can't travel faster than the speed of light. Because if we could, we'd be able to get to another galaxy before they can program that galaxy. It's so much fun. So the programmer put in that limit. Put in the limit. Because that's the speed of light. We can't program fast enough. So we put in a limiter. The speed of light is a limiter so that you can't get to the next thing before we build it. All right, so let me finish. That's good. That's good, Chuck. All right, so let me finish this. So now that world evolves and they develop computing power, right? And they say, we want to play video games. So now we're going to make a world. So then they make a world and they have sufficient computing power that they invent to create a whole universe within their computers. universe. Okay. And then they make a world. And then they make a world all the way on down. Right. It could be hundreds, thousands, billions, infinite.
All right, so far this sounds like it still works.
That's right. So now, close your eyes, throw a dart. Which of these universes are you going to land in? The first one that's real, or the gazillion that are not?
Well, yeah.
Just statistical. Okay.
Am I drinking when we're playing this game?
Because then you miss the
I
entire
did everything.
So
yeah,
there's something called Bayesian statistics where you're allowed to introduce information that you already have available to you, even if you didn't measure it to be true.
Right.
So we establish the likelihood that one day we'll have the power to do this.
Right.
And then that factors into these statistics.
Okay.
So there's 1 in a zillion, you're the real universe, and 999 zillion to 1 that you're a simulation. That convinced me. And I don't want to be convinced. I didn't like it, and I was just begging for somebody to give me an argument that was cogent enough to undermine that entire reasoning. And I just came across it.
Okay.
It's a good friend of mine, Rich Gott.
All right.
He was a colleague of mine back when I was at Princeton.
All right.
And deep thinker, likes calculating the ends of things.
Nice.
With Bayesian statistics. He's heavily quoted in this book, The Doomsday Calculation. And William Pelzo is a smart guy unto himself. And I am now convinced.
Now you're convinced.
Are you ready?
Okay, go ahead.
What do all these... So here is what convinced me we're not in a simulation.
Okay.
Are you seated?
All right, I'm seated.
Are you... Hold on.
I'm going to hold.
Okay. All right. What do all those simulated universes have in common?
They're simulations.
They have the power to simulate
That's
themselves.
what I'm saying. They're
No,
simulations.
they have the power to simulate themselves.
Right. No, okay. Yes.
That's what they all have in common.
Make a simulation.
They have that power
Exactly.
to simulate themselves exactly. Do we have that power now?
No, we don't.
No, we don't.
Which means that we can't send we can't send ourselves into the future as a simulation.
So we have that power.
So we can't continue the chain.
So either we are the real one,
Right.
or we're the one in the chain that's still evolving to try to then make a simulation within their own world.
Right.
So the odds of us being a simulation goes from a gazillion to 1. I mean, to the likelihood of...
Freddie!
Right, all right.
It flips.
It flips. 50-50. Wow, I'm good with that. That changes my life completely.
Yeah.
Okay? And no longer are your kids going to say, Dad, it doesn't matter, we're in a simulation anyway. No, you got an argument.
Exactly.
A quick one. I have to do my homework. I go, right? Maybe these simulators have a side activity where they like reminiscing about days before you could simulate. That would be us.
So now we're Donkey Kong.
Donkey Kong.
Right. We're classic. Classic gameplay.
So maybe we're just entertainment, like a historical exercise.
Right.
That's possible in principle. However, let's look at our own conduct with that regard.
Okay.
I think of a movie as a simulation, just for the sake of which it kind of conversation, which it kind of is. Ask yourself, how many movies have been made in a time before we ever knew how to make movies? Relative to movies made in the era where we know how to make
Pay
movies.
attention, y'all.
You can do the numbers. It's small.
Freddie, I'm gonna drop the link for you in a few.
Okay, correct. Tears. Yeah. Those exist.
That type of stuff.
Okay? If we are any measure of the incentives of creating simulations, which all we can do with movies at this point, then they might have some historical, but there's way more interesting things and stories to tell in the era of simulations that exist post-simulation.
Right. Yeah.
So even if there are some period pieces that we might be, still most of these would be universes made after they could simulate themselves. Right. Our movie-making habits are any indication of anything.
So the chances are we're not a little offshoot, like a little side project.
We could be, just statistically, it's not likely. Because we're throwing darts. And most of the stories they're going to simulate are going to be the ones that are in the era of the time they could simulate themselves.
So that still brings us back to we're probably either the first or we're on our way to being the next.
On our way to being the next. That's correct. That's more likely than any other possibility here.
Wow.
And so I can now rest well at night.
So no simulation.
I'm good. I think I'm real. I think you're real. I think we're good.
Well, real recognize real, so yes. You forgot about that. Real recognize real. So there you go.
Chuck,
Yeah.
boom. Start talking.
Imagine if God was a gamer. Elon Musk believes this.
Do you believe that there are many, many universes, and that even if this one fades out, that there's other ones that are starting fresh right now, and there's an infinite number of them?
I think most likely, this is just about probability, there are many, many simulations. You might as well call them reality. Or you could call them multiverse. But when we create a simulation, like a game or a movie, it's the distillation of what's interesting about life. You take a year to shoot an action movie, and then that's all distilled down into 2 or 3 hours. So, like, most likely, if we're a simulation, it's really boring outside the simulation. Because why would you make a simulation that's boring? It makes simulation way more interesting than base reality.
That is, if this right now is a simulation.
Yes.
Do you believe that there are many, many universes, and that even if this one fades out?
All right, no problem. I'll give you 5 minutes. I'll give you 5 minutes.
Students at a university created a game called No Man's Sky. 80 quadrillion worlds in this program, unlimited life forms, and the game never ends. They were talking recently about what if we inject AI into the software? That's a 1 DVD. You put AI in there, now these beings are alive. Hey, who made us? Where did we come from? Who's our God? When did the Big Bang start? The Big Bang is when we turn on the console. So now all of a sudden we're creating universes. And so will be the Sims. The Sims will be conscious with AI. The Sims are going to create programs and software within the program, and then they're going to create a universe. I think there's many layers to reality, and I don't think we're close to base. I think that we're just one of Google's of actual simulations that are running simultaneously. 14 students at a university created.
So that's a lot of things, but you know, with me, I look at it like shit. It's the world. You understand what I'm saying? Because I feel like it's simulation. The simulation. You understand what I'm saying? You go to these malls nowadays. The things that they selling, they don't even. They're not. It's not even enough to pay for the rent. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like everyday basis. Like you see people like just doing weird things, and you be like, damn, why they do this, or why they move like that, or why they say this, or why they it's it's just a bigger world, somebody higher up that got the controller to all of this. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, some people gotta wake up, man. Y'all gotta wake up. That's why Green Eyes woke up a long time ago. A lot of y'all act like fucking kids. Y'all act like fucking kids. I don't understand it. Green Eyes woke up a long time ago. You understand what I'm saying? I don't got time for the games, the buffooneries, jokes, the laughs, the ha-has, the hoo-hoos. You come over here, I'm shooting. You come over here, I'm shooting. I got my snipers. We all good over here. I got my snipers. We all good over here. This is the night at the museum, y'all. This is night at the museum, y'all. Y'all take Green Eyes for granted. Green Eyes won't take you for granted. Green Eyes will move forward in his life. I don't have time for the buffoonery. Green Eyes woke up a long time ago. This world is simulated. This world is simulated. Oh yeah, I'm taking everybody wrench. I already said that. Before I got on live, I said I'm taking everybody wrench. I'm starting fresh over here, man. Gotta take that wrench, bro. So many. I had 10 people blocked. I had 10 people blocked, gang. Gotta take the wrench, man. And what I've just been doing, I noticed that, the Matrix, the things that, people are thinking is real and they living in fairy tale, Dragon tales, dragon tales. Let's go to fairy tale land. Dragon tales, dragon tales. Let's go to fairy tale land. You understand what I'm saying? So that's what we're not so focused right now. Is like it's different. It's like I'm on a different type of dimension right now. You understand what I'm saying? I might even be living in a simulation just because I'm in a different dimension. Just because I'm in a different dimension and the cloth is different. You understand what I'm saying? But we not rolling up. What's the hold up? Put it in the air before Green Eyes get there. Cause you know he gonna want to smoke. He gonna want to smoke. And it's just so much things that you'll see, like the volume of people, the way they talk, or is when other people around. It's like Green Eyes always been the same. That's why I roll alone. I have a million people, but you see Green Eyes mainly alone. You understand what I'm saying? Green Eyes just never did no weird shit. Like he just always been positive, always been righteous, leading people in the right direction. So when you hear people like on this YouTube shit just like slandering, putting people down, it's like sometimes you just gotta realize like some of these people are like they bored. You understand what I'm saying? They gotta be bored. You understand what I'm saying? They gotta be bored because we not just woke up a long time ago that he don't get distracted. Like he not letting nobody bother him, taking him off his energy and shit like that, off his spirit. I'm clean. I'm cleansed. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of y'all niggas need Jesus, man. Y'all need Jesus. What up, dude? Y'all niggas be needing Jesus, bro. I need to get baptized or some shit. Man, I took all my wrenches back. I had 10 people blocked, man. I ain't got time for the games over here, man. I don't know who doing it. That's not my job to try to figure it out. Green Eyes is so positive and doing what he got to do, and he's in his lane. It ain't David Blaine. But I see a lot of people also running plays on YouTube, man. Oh yeah. I see a lot of people running plays on YouTube. 1 minute they cool. Next thing you know, they going knife to knife. Next thing you know, they in the restaurant jerking each other's cock. They in the restaurant jerking each other's cock. So which one is it? Y'all going knife to knife or y'all niggas loving and McDubbin. Fuck is wrong with y'all niggas, B? Or Green Eyes. I'm glad I stood away from the Matrix, man. I'm glad I did that, man. Yo, for real, man. I'm glad, like, I stood away from the Matrix. Like, a lot of these dudes is in the Matrix, man. They federal agents, man. They work for the FBI. Y'all think I don't know? Y'all think I don't know? Y'all working with Popo. Y'all working with Popo. Yeah. 5-0, gotta go. 5-0, gotta go. You understand what I'm saying? I know what's going on. Yeah. Federal agents. I know what's going on. Y'all not gonna get a hold of me. Y'all not gonna get a hold of me. You can send somebody I love. You can send my kid. You can send it in a female form. You can send it in money. I will not accept. I ignore. I turn my back. What had I said? Shrug my back. Shrug my shoulders. Blatant disrespect that I does to Dojas. Greenhouse don't own no respect. Greenhouse don't own no love. Y'all didn't give Greenhouse that. No love. No. It's not reciprocated. It's not a boomerang. So Greenhouse is being him. I ain't worried about no chat. I ain't worried about no views. I ain't worried about no likes. I don't give a fuck about that anymore. Because I'm here for me. Y'all gonna come once in a blue. That's what she said. Y'all gonna come once in a blue? That's what she said. But Greenhouse is gonna be here forever. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all gonna come dib and dab. Oh, I'm gonna fuck with him today. Or tomorrow, I ain't fuck with that nigga. Oh, I'm gonna fuck with him today. Because y'all niggas is pussy and scared of niggas. Y'all pussy and scared of niggas. That's why I block most of y'all niggas, because y'all be scared of people. Y'all act like y'all got a problem with Greenhouse so y'all can diffuse y'all situation, because y'all know, oh, if I'm cool with Greenhouse, then I might be in that beef. If I'm cool with Greenhouse, I might be in that beef he got. And I don't want that, because y'all niggas is pussy. Y'all niggas is pussy. Greenhouse will fight every nigga on YouTube at the same time, my nigga. Greenhouse will fight every nigga on YouTube at the same time. Y'all be sure for me. Yeah. Niggas wasn't even gonna do nothing, and niggas act like they got a problem with me, because they won't be in that type of gunfire. You understand what I'm saying? That's how they basically cop out. You understand what I'm saying? Act like, oh, yo, Green, act like they got a problem with me. Y'all think I don't know what y'all doing? Y'all think I don't know what y'all doing? Now it makes sense. Yeah, it makes sense now. Oh, I got you. That's what it was, right? Yeah. I see what y'all doing. Greenhouse don't fear nothing. You understand what I'm saying? And that's the shit. Like, motherfuckers that act like they with you, and then you shooting alone. You fighting alone. You understand what I'm saying? Niggas will watch you get jumped and all that. Real talk. Niggas will watch you get jumped, my nigga. Niggas will watch you get jumped, gang. I've been woke up a long time ago. Greenhouse is a fighter, bro. I'm a fighter, bro. I don't care if it's 10 of them, 100 of them, and shit like that. Once it's swinging, Greenhouse get busy. Green just not a talker, man. I don't like talking. Try to take my energy, drain me. I don't like doing that, my nigga. If we gonna get busy, let's kill each other. Let's just get it over with. Let's just get it over with. You good to go? Alright. Hit the link. Hit that link. I got you. Let me get it. Let me go get it. I got you, Freddie. I got you, Freddie. Freddie, where you at? Oh, I see. I got you, Freddie.
What's going on, brother?
What's the word, gang?
Oh, nothing, man. Just trying to
Hey,
get
Green
something to eat.
Eyes.
Just trying
What
to
up,
get
Red?
something to eat. Hey, Dylan, how you
What's the
doing?
word, Dylan?
What's the word? What's the word?
Everything good? Can't complain. How y'all
Yeah.
feeling today? Freddie, how you feeling? What you eating, bro?
Some of that. It's a microwave dinner. It's got chicken, broccoli, cheese, and then I put some Swiss cheese in it and doctored it up, you know?
Oh, you chefed it up. You put it together, Chef
Yeah,
Boyardee.
just a little, what do you call it? The prison recipe.
God, oh yeah. Come on, Green Eyes know all about that, man.
Oh yeah,
For real.
the noodles and the beans and everything cooking in the hot water for the day in your bucket, you know.
Yeah, man. Green Eyes just made coffee, man. Green
Oh
Eyes just
yeah.
made coffee, man. Look, with the sock. You know about that?
Oh yeah. Right. Filter it.
What you know about that? That's the filter, gang. Come
Right,
on,
right,
man.
right, right. That's for the hoots too, man.
Hello.
You know. That's why my toilet was always clean. You could shit, shower, and shave all in the same one.
Part of my soul, gang. What you said, Fred?
I said that's why I kept my stainless steel bowl clean, man.
Oh yeah, that's a fact. Yo.
You
Yo, you
know.
want to say hi to Mama Dell right now? She wants to talk to you.
Yeah, I'll say hi to Mama Del.
Alright.
Go.
Hey, you got two strangers?
Hey, how are you, dear?
What's up, Mama Dill from Castle Hill? Keeping it real, playing the field. Got the chills.
Are you having fun
Lovely.
with your hat now?
What's
Huh?
that?
No, I'm talking to Green Eyes. Last week you had the rag. Now you have something else.
You got his fishing hat. He's fishing.
Yeah, Greenhouse like to switch it up, like Bishop.
Right. I
How you
seen you
feeling,
out
Mama
there.
Dill?
Doing good.
Everything good? What's the word, Oliver? I see you in the building. Ed, I see you. Freddie, I see you. Dylan, I see you. Mama Dill, what's the word? How you treating? How's the word? How's the day treating you?
Tired, man.
You
You
look
look
you
Oh,
tired.
look good. You look exhausted though. What happened?
be with the kids. I was working with, helping the kids in the church.
Oh snap. Yo, Mama Dill, I'm gonna let you talk to Freddie for a while. Y'all do y'all thing, cause you know when y'all speak, I learn. You understand? I'm here to learn.
Look at your sunglasses. Hey, you better take it out. Get no sun today.
Yeah.
Nah. I got my hater specs. These are my hater specs. I got a lot of haters, man. Whew.
Oh man.
A lot of people hating on Greenhouse right now.
Yeah. Well,
Cause I'm about to get monetized and all that. So
I
crazy.
received something this morning from YouTube saying that um I was harassing somebody, and I ain't never harassed nobody, you know. So
I
I
mean,
gotta
that's
get
what
you.
that's what
I
they
gotta
do.
get
You know, you
you.
got people on this joint that you know they federal agents and stuff like that. They work for 450. They work for the
Like,
Well,
like
police. You
this,
know,
look.
well,
they do police
Like
work.
cuckoo, cuckoo.
They say
there
they
was
hate police, but then they're the first ones doing police work.
right. Well, see, you know what happened, Green Eyes? There's this guy. He's on there. He goes. His name's Mike Thornton, Detective Mike Thornton. And I thought I'd check his shit out, you know, because he's talking about how these cops are doing everyone bad, right? But he's a cop, all tattooed out, you know. I said, well, I said on your description it says you're a Christian and all this. I said, why don't you take off that gang jacket and walk with the Lord? I said, since you're gonna talk about all these other police officers beating people up and how they shouldn't be doing it this way and that way. I said, well, your description says that you're a Christian and your family is, and what they're doing ain't right. I said, well, why don't you be a
That's
man and
safe.
take off that gang jacket then, man? And
He's a
next thing I
faker.
know, I received that. You know, I said, you ain't nothing but a Fed, man.
Yeah,
You
they work
know,
for the
Hey,
federales.
right?
he's a
You know,
faker.
They think I don't know. I know they working with the feds.
hell yeah.
Cause why they always
Are you
asking you,
gonna
yo? Why they always asking you where you going?
Right. What are you
Yo,
doing?
where you going? Yo, where you
I,
going?
I always tell
Yo,
them
You know what?
I plead the I
how the
say I
fuck you
plead
want to
the
know where
Fifth
I'm going, my
Amendment.
nigga?
I plead the Fifth Amendment. I know my rights. If I'm carrying something, say a few pounds, well, back in the day, like your Fourth Amendment right, you got the right to tell them you can't search my vehicle. But if you know you're packing and you let them get just about to it, you invoke it. You gave them the right to search it. You can take your rights back, and you know they're not going to stop. When they find it,
Facts.
and it's on them, the equal
Like to the
quality,
P, I'll see you.
you know, then their equal quality shit runs up because you know they ain't gonna stop. Now, how do I know you didn't put that in there?
That's what
You
I'm
know,
saying. Is remember once you become a YouTuber, you got federal agents assigned to you. Why you think
right.
once I step away from these dudes and I be like, yo, I don't need you no more. You understand what I'm saying? Once you don't need them no more, and it's not that you're using them. You understand what I'm saying? You got
Mm-hmm.
we supposed to be used to go to be used to get to the next level. So once somebody
Exclusive.
use you, let's say you give somebody a zip, you give them an ounce of something,
Right,
and then they
right.
start selling their own bud. You
Mm-hmm.
can't be mad at that person because if you really love them, you got to be happy. I hope that person get to the next level. Feel
Right,
good about that. You understand what I'm
right.
saying? Don't
Well,
feel like, oh shit. yo, motherfucker started his own shit. You understand what I'm saying? Because what that does is it keeps you low frequency.
They chased me for 26 years, brother. I come down to 9 days when they hit me, and I had a court date. It was a month later. My attorney, he's a federal attorney out of Rochester. He goes, whatever you do, man, he goes, go hide in the woods for 9 days. He goes, because your 2 life bids run up in 9 days. And I'll tell you what, it was a blessing, man. Went in the court, everything dropped, bop, 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 bop. You know?
Yo, Freddie, ain't that something? You know, I done been in front of that judge, and that judge, it don't look like they playing.
Right.
Have you how do you feel like when you ever been in front of a judge and you just know that it's like you get that feeling like this is not a good judge. It's good. Right. It's a good judge, but very aggressive, very emotional.
You be shocked
when he met my lawyer.
Like they might give you life.
Right. When he met my attorney, he goes, "Would your father's name be James? You know, Napier?" He goes, "Yes, it would be." He goes, "Back in 1952, when I become a district attorney, because I couldn't become a trooper because I had a speech impediment." He goes, "So I went in the district attorney's office." He goes, "I fell asleep at his inauguration when they inducted him into the Hall of Justice up in Rochester. It's the only picture of my attorney in that whole place, his father. You know what I'm saying? All he handles is murder and federal cases and never lost none of them. You know? And I've been with this cat since 81. You know what I'm saying? And they raided my house in 15 for guns. They found a shitload. I got every one of them back being a felon, too.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Because I ain't stupid enough. Because the house wasn't in my name. It was in my daddy's name. And we both got the same name when they hit it. I was here sick. My dad was taking care of me. You know what I'm saying? I've been around the block, brother.
Yo, Freddie, so let me ask you a question. You understand what I'm saying? Like, what was the most time you ever did?
54 months straight.
54 months straight. That's about.
Just a little over 4 years.
Yeah, that's about right.
I lost 6 months good time. I was sentenced to 2 to 4, and I went in front of the parole board, but I had too many write-ups being out of my area, so I threw them the finger and said, "Will that get me back to my unit?" They said, "Oh yeah." And so I said, "I just want to max out. I don't want to be on no paper. I don't want to be on no paper when I get out of here." I said, "I'm having fun in here. I'm only 16 years old when I went in, you know."
Wow, so, that's crazy.
You know.
So you was on the island or you was on the boat?
I was up here and I started out at Wendy's reception, ended up in Elmira. Then they tried to take me up to the camps up north, up the wood camps and that. And then went out on the tug out there in Rikers, you know, the bird cage out there in Rikers. I don't know, you down there. And recertified me. And then I did the rest of my time up in Elmira. You know, my parents didn't even know where I was, you know. I couldn't tell them. You know, I was embarrassed. I was scared. You know, for spray paint fire hydrants, man, in a little town. There ain't no shit, man. You know, it was my birthday, turned 16. We were at some house in town partying, found a bunch of spray paint. We ran around, we'd spray paint shit. Well, where the pigs parked, you know, their cop cars, I drew these big pigs with pink paint, you know. And that's what got it. Plus, I wouldn't tell them who I was with, you know. You know, snitching. You know, you got
no snitching gets you stitches.
You should see it, Green Eyes. I opened the door about 7 in the morning. Had paint all over me. I didn't even know it. I'm all fucked up. I said, "Hello." You know, I didn't know no better. I didn't know nothing about no public defender. You know, they said, "Oh, we give you a lawyer." All right. This lawyer says, "Oh, you get community service." I go, "Well, what the hell is that?" He goes, "They'll probably have you, you know, paint the fire hydrants red to get in town and wash the fire trucks and shit, you know." All right.
Green
I go
Eyes.
in there and get hit with a 2 to 4. I said, "What's 2 to 4?" It said state penitentiary. That's all right. It's time to fight or hit the fence.
Right.
You know,
Yo,
so
Green Eyes. I'll catch you later. I'm going to bed, so I'll catch
Yo,
you later.
good night,
All right,
Dylan.
Green Eyes.
God bless you.
what's the word, Dylan?
I'll,
My bad. I got a late echo. What happened?
I said I'll catch you later. I'm going to sleep.
You have to go to school. Google.
Yeah, I have
Yeah.
to. I have like a job thing I have to do tomorrow.
Oh, good, Dylan. Get some
Good,
rest.
good luck.
Go to bed. God bless
Yeah,
you.
I got to.
Good food.
It's a training. It's a training job I have to do, and my
Food.
mom.
Got you, Dylan. He want a Honda or he want a Ferrari? You want a Honda or you want a Ferrari? Freddie, you want a Ferrari, right?
Now I want my Harley.
You want a Harley.
You know, I want some street
He said you
lights.
want a Harley.
I want to set out some car alarms when I go through the neighborhood.
So you don't mind taking a Honda
I don't give a shit what it is, as long as it gets me there.
as long as you got a ride and it take you to A to B.
Right.
Got you, got you. Good luck on that, Dylan. Tomorrow.
Yeah.
That's a good look for you, Dylan. I didn't even want to waste your time, Dylan, because I already know, like, you focus. That's good things.
I,
Freddie. So you know what, Esther Dawn, she had, said I hurt your feelings and stuff like that, and I told her like, when the Holy Spirit went, you know, some the first day I met you, Freddie, like you was crying. You understand what I'm saying? Because you felt every word I was saying,
well,
and you could
I
tell when
felt the Holy
somebody's being
Spirit.
genuine. And when I
Cause
was
you,
being genuine, my bad, Freddie.
no, go ahead. It's just you wanted to send me money, and that, I never had that done before, and then when I tried to send you money the other day, that's why I started crying because I couldn't figure it out,
Yeah,
and she was trying to help me with it, and I guess stuff got all twisted around or something, and I don't know. I just got nervous. I said, well, I'm not going to argue. I'm just going to say good night, and I left,
right. So with that situation, it was just like you were trying to do something nice of the kindness of your heart. You understand what I'm saying? And we already know that you, not to put your thing out there, but we already living in poverty. You understand what I'm saying? You
I
have your
know.
own situations where, you know, you really need your money. You understand what I'm saying? But for somebody to be like, no, don't send that, Freddie. He has his own money. He has a job. He has his own daughter, and she was saying that, I was hurting your feelings. I was like, maybe I said something that the Holy Spirit made you cry.
She was
Because when you
worried
cry, that's
about
the Holy
she's
Spirit.
worried about me losing my house in September because I got to come up with some money by September, or I'm
And
gonna
then
lose.
she blocked me. She's like, "Oh, I'm being disrespectful," and she went to somebody else's channel. Um,
Oh,
Cuba. She went to his channel and she was like sharing his live, and like she deleted all the videos that we had together. I'm like, what the fuck? Like just that fast.
I don't know that much about this stuff. I'm being honest. I, I just get on to talk to people, because I sit here alone all day, Right now, I had to go out my garage and get sandbags last night because my living room flooded out,
Mm,
and I got a big mess here, man. I've been up all night with that, and it's just been hard. That's why I'm just eating now, So I got a lot of work to do by myself, and after being robbed, and good thing they didn't get my tractors and stuff. They took all the batteries out of them because they get
you
$10.
gotta, you gotta. They try to rob you. Who tried to rob you?
Well, I don't. They hit my
I
whole
got my
house.
sneakers on right now. Who tried to rob you?
Well, I believe it's in my family. They thought I was watching. I took care of my mother, stepfather, my dad, my mom, my grandma, my
You
sister. I
gotta get
buried
the
all.
camera joint, bro.
Well, that's what everyone says. Get cameras, and I had someone watching the house, but he had to leave, go out because his mother passed, which I understood. They never come back. I had a lawn care service coming out, and I live way up in the woods. There's only one other place around, and I know these mother effers out. They're no good. They never worked a day in their life. They've been out there 20-some years, and living in old campers and shit. Dope addicts, I mean, meth heads and shit. I don't play that. I
Right.
found a lab on my property and blew that motherfucker up. Hit it with the AR.
So, did you ever came in contact with a bear?
Yeah,
How was that experience?
it just happened like 3 weeks ago.
Oh wow, enlighten me.
I heard my dog. I let her out, and I was going to put my leather jacket on. Thank God I grabbed my riding jacket because it's thick and it had the padding in it. And I put it on, and I heard my dog whining, and two of the cubs had the back of her leg. So I kicked at them. They whined. Well, the mama bear was up on my pile of wood. Like, I'll take pictures and show you tomorrow. I can't tonight, but it's piled up by my door for
Yes,
my
sir.
wood stove. And she was on that, and she pounced on my back and knocked me down into the smoker I have, the cook on. And she just jumped up and down on me a couple of times. Then she went right through the side of the wood pile. You could see the perfect hole. And her and the three cubs ran off. So I grabbed my dog and brung her in, and I finally got her to where she could walk on all four of her legs. I walk her every night. I got to take her here in a little bit and walk her. But I carry when I'm out there, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, you
You
got
got to
to.
watch because the DEC, they put them collars on them bears. So if they're shot, they know exactly where they die and they'll set you up. Like a guy on the other side of the mountain shot one
That was my
about
first
7.
fight.
Huh?
Remember back in the days? That was my first fight. Remember back in the days? You know, the thing everybody, oh, you a bum or you this. Nothing really got to you, but the only thing that got to you is somebody disrespect your mom.
Right, right.
You understand what I'm saying? So we was camping one day, and you know, one of the dudes had mentioned that. You understand what I'm saying? And as I'm getting busy, sometimes when you're fighting, you might hook your own man. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
So I end up hooking somebody that I just think just happened to be there, but I end up knocking out a bear
Get out of here.
by mistake as a young kid. Because
That's
I was fighting
wild.
with this dude, but we was fighting in it was like a campus.
Right.
You know the woods, the campfire and all that.
Right,
So a
right.
bear come out of nowhere. I still remember like it was yesterday.
Wow.
And I just swung at him. And I, a lot of people say I hit hard for, you young kid and you knock out a bear. You got to be pretty damn strong.
Well, not only that, that adrenaline, man, you got a damn bear in front of you. You don't know you know what I mean? That's like watching a car drop on your mama. You're going to flip that car up off her. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I didn't even know it was the bear. Remember I'm swinging at him, but the bear
Right.
just was at the wrong place at the wrong time, like Gary Minor. You understand
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying?
Right.
Yo,
You got a temple shot in or something. Knock
yeah,
that
but
something down.
I never want to shoot a bear. I never want to stab a bear. Like I never want to hurt a bear. Like even though you got to do it, like sometimes to save yourself. You understand what I'm saying? Let's say you were your
Right.
kid and you at the campfire or something like that, and you
Oh,
might have
right.
to put them down to save them and stuff like that. But there was this video where I seen a bear. Let me see if I can find it. The bear was eating all the lady's food, and the lady had her child with her. And when a bear approaches you, you know what to do, right?
Oh, yeah, you stand your ground with them.
You stay still.
You stay still and go right at them. Put your hands up.
No, 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 yo,
I
Freddy,
go right
you
at
going down like Nino Brown? Nah, you supposed to stay still. Look,
them.
if a
Yeah,
if a
you
if a
stay
bear's
still,
coming to
but
you
don't let them see
and
you
you like
run
this,
off.
just stay like that.
Right, right, and don't let them see you run off, because they'll come at you.
Yeah, because it goes by your fear. They sense
Mm-hmm.
no fear. You understand what I'm
See,
saying?
I got a 22 with bird shot. It won't hurt them. You know what I mean? It won't even go through their skin because their skin's so thick. Hit them in the ass
Why you want to
and
kill
they're
it?
done.
You want
You
to
know
shoot
what I
it?
mean? So but now if I grab the 300 Win Mag or the 270 or the AR, now that's gonna drop it. That's like what the neighbor did. He dropped the big 500-pounder, but it was collared, and he went home. Now this guy's all drunk. How the hell are you gonna load up a 500-pound bear by yourself, motherfucker? So he went home and rolled it up in a tarp in the ditch.
Oh, look at
He,
this. Look,
I'm out.
this is the drum right here. Look at, you see the lady?
Let's see.
Hold on. Let me put the camera for you, beloved. Let me put a little bit of light in. So you see how she's holding her kid? Hold on.
All right.
You see her?
Yeah.
See
Oh
how she,
yeah. Yeah.
see how
Wow.
she's holding her kid? And
Yeah.
that's the bear right there.
Yeah. I see
You
that.
understand what I'm saying? And that's the food. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
The bear
Right.
about to get busy right now.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
But she doesn't move. She
Right.
knows
She's
if she
staying
grab
right
her
still.
kid and she panic, you understand what I'm saying? She's
Right.
gonna, you understand what I'm saying? If she
I know.
panic, that could cause her life and the kids' life.
Oh yeah, it would have because that bear's thinking, no, you ain't getting that food. That's my food.
Exactly.
You
You
know.
understand what I'm saying? Hold
Yeah.
on. But look, that's why I said you gotta stay still. Look at this.
Wow. I'm trying. See
Imagine
now,
you're in
see
that
now
situation, man.
that's a cub. It's a cub, a few months old. It's a good sized cub, but yeah, that's a cub right there. That's about the size that had my dog. Now the mama, she was probably about 400 or 500 pounds. She knocked my dick in the dirt. See that's all that cub wants is that food. She's doing the right thing because once he's done with that, he's gonna leave. That's yeah,
He
yeah.
take a
See,
little
dog
shot of the
food.
Henny and all that. Yo, this girl
Right,
got balls. She got balls.
right. Yep. See that's a good sized cub. It's just growing, it's medium, but that want to rip you up though.
Yo, I'll be freaked out. Look
Right.
what Beaver Valley said. That's crazy. Yo, Beaver Valley, I wouldn't even know how to react to that.
Well, she
Real
did the
talk.
right thing. The Lord was with her right there. Just sit still.
Nah, but
That's
you
all
said that's a cub. To be honest with
Yeah,
you,
it's a little
the,
big. It's a little bigger than a cub. It's medium size. It's
those
growing.
joints those joints are strong though.
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm saying. That one would rip you up.
Easy.
Oh yeah, one swipe.
One swipe
And
is over.
right, that had at least a good probably about a 4-inch nail on it.
Yo, that shit is crazy, bro.
Yeah. We got some up here on the back road, man. The males. See, the mamas run them off the hill here every year. I got them down in my backwoods. There's a den. She has 3 cubs every year. She's down by the raspberries and blueberries and the wild strawberries that grow on the ground. And
Mm-hmm.
see, since they stole my lawn tractor, I ain't been able to cut my grass. Well, the grass is real green compared to all the grass that are in the field behind me and around me. So they're
Yeah.
laying in my yard eating that fresh grass, and there's spots all over my yard where you can see them laying. Every day I go out, I find another spot. You know what I mean? But since all the berries and stuff come out, they're staying down back. And I've been letting out some rounds. They know.
Oh, so
So
you got the starter gun,
I got you name it, I got it.
ARs, two tools,
Yeah, two
three
two
three.
three. I got the
Damn.
300 Win Mag with a suppressor, 270 Remington, lever action 30-30. A lot, a lot. I don't want to say
Beaver
too much.
Valley said that's a nice. Yo, Beaver, it's a nice cub, but that shit is deadly. Like I don't look at them like a threat, but they do have the power to harm you
Oh,
though. Right or
oh,
wrong,
that
Fred?
that one would have took you out if you would have tried to move or jump around. That would have swiped you.
Oh
It would have
yeah.
swiped you. You
It was
know.
scary though. I'm not gonna lie, watching that, because I was like, damn,
Wow.
it's over. Remember, the whole family's there
Yeah, that's crazy.
as bug.
But, but yeah, I come out one morning. This is about 6 years ago. I got my dune buggy parked up under my porch, and I had cooked a big turkey, in them outside fryers in the peanut oil, and
Yeah.
I left the peanut oil out there with the lid on it, man. I come out the door, I heard this. I looked over. This whole mama bear had her whole head full of oil. She had her head down in there, licking that oil, out of that 5-gallon bucket, of peanut oil that I cooked the turkey in.
So,
I
Freddie, people told me that you was in a car accident. Is that true?
A car accident.
Yeah.
I've been in a lot of car accidents.
Can you name it? Can you tell me an experience about that?
Oh, geez, there's so many of them. Gosh, shoot. I remember. Let's see. I was about 17. I was sitting in the middle in the front seat of like a 73 Impala, and we were coming out of town, and it was all icy and stuff. We had 6 of us in it, partying, 3 in the back, 3 up front. And we went
Yeah.
out the road and hit the guardrail. My knee went through the ashtray all the way up into the heater core. They had to
Dang.
use the jaw of life to get us out of it. But yeah, I've been in a lot of accidents, man. You know, so
What was your
but
most craziest experience? What was your craziest accident? The most like close to death.
I was riding a 4-wheeler. I was on a 400 TRX Honda Racer.
Uh huh.
Thank God it had Nerf bars. Hold on, sorry, excuse me. And
Take your time, man.
I didn't know the trail that well. And this is back when I used to drink. I was buzzing along probably 45, 50. I seen the jump coming, so I ganged it, banged it down in the forest, and just wham. Well, when I went up, there was a load of bricks some asshole dropped with a dump truck there on the other side. And man, I come down on that and put a big chunk of cement through the top of my head. And for probably 2 hours, they thought I was out riding, the other guys. And somebody come along through the trail and found me there. And they pulled out like about maybe a 2-inch piece of concrete out of the top of my head.
Damn. That was like
Yeah.
when I was in this car. I wasn't in a car accident, but I've been in car accidents too, man. Yeah,
Mm.
man. It's
Yeah,
that.
quite a
I
few.
don't like just getting in nobody car right now. Like nowadays, they just giving out the license.
Yeah.
They just giving it out. Remember, ever since the pandemic, you could just apply for that joint, and
You
they'll
know,
send it to you.
my attorney told me when I was 16, when I went on the run, he said, don't ever apply for a driver's license. I go, why is that? He goes, because one thing, it's going to tell them who you are. Now, we're talking back in the late 70s, early 80s. And back then, you used to go to a cemetery, find somebody that was about your age that died, or even a baby, especially a baby, because they usually didn't apply for a social security number. Apply
Right?
for that social security number, get it, boom, 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 you got a new ID. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
I
Yes,
moved,
sir.
I moved, I moved every 30, 40 days. I didn't stay in one spot long. You know, I was looking at 2 life bids, you know, and I washed a lot of dishes because you could eat at them places, you know. And I had a truck with a cab over camper and my dog, and I was all over the United States, man, all over. Never had a license, never got a ticket, nothing. You know, I didn't drive past dark. I pull into like say a 7-Eleven or something and tell the manager, hey, man, my truck's overheating. Is it okay if I could park out back for the night without, you know, the police bother me? Will you give me permission? They say, oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. You know, cops would pull back there, try to harass me. I said, look it, man, the buddy that owns the truck ain't here. He's out trying to find some help for us. And I'm sleeping in the camper, you know. And I said, we got permission from the owner to be on this private property, so leave us alone. We ain't out in the public, we're on private property, you know. I wasn't stupid, man. I knew to always ask. And if they acted funny, I just wandered on down the road, you know. But I've been through quite a bit, brother. I
So
could
Freddie, you believe in like aliens, UFOs, and all that?
any what?
You believe in UFOs, aliens?
Yes, I do.
Do you
I,
have
I,
you
I'm
ever
gonna tell you right
have you
now.
ever had any type of experience?
I did earlier today, and I ain't bullshitting you.
Talk to me.
I
Talk
live
to
on
me.
top
I
of this
believe you.
mountain.
I believe
I
you,
live
Fred.
on top of this mountain. Now this ain't no airplane, and it's got a red light, a green light, and yellow ones on it. And I got a 10 mile spotlight, and I shine it at that. And then I got the binoculars, you know, that can see 10 miles. You know the new ones they got out.
Oh
I got a
yeah,
whole,
yeah.
I got 6 of those motherfuckers, right? I can see it, but it's like too far away. But that son of a bitch will zoom right down towards and hover over the top of the house, and then this. Uh, I'm telling you, brother, it's like it comes right up to my eyes, and it's like a bubble. You want to touch it, and I swing at it and stuff, and then all of a sudden just poof, gone, and then it's back up. But they're like all over. You know, they look like stars, but they're not stars. And a lot of people around here have said that, you know. I even called the cops. I said, what are you doing with these fucking drones up here? I said, why you guys got to watch me like that? I said, you raided me and raided me and raided me. I said, I ain't got nothing. I said, I ain't even been arrested for having a rolling paper on me, brother. I said, you guys still holding shit against me since I was 16 and I'm almost 60? I said, you know, because I used to flood this little town with weed from Arizona. You know, I'd come in with 20, 30 elbows. Everyone had the same shit, you know.
Might be a drone, Beaver Valley said. Nah, Beaver
Well, that's
Valley.
what I thought. That's what I thought. But I'll tell you what, the AR, you know, 30 clip, and I mean, I tried and tried to get this motherfucker, you know. But you know, that's the only time I ever called the fucking police. I said, "What are you doing with these fucking drones up here watching me?" I said, "I'm gonna drop one of them fuckers."
Yeah.
You know, hey, well, you all fucked up on drugs. I said, come up here and give me a drug test, then, motherfucker.
You know what it is? You become a threat because the technology, you know how to do it. You could build a house. You understand what I'm saying? And
Right.
right now they don't want that. They want taxes out of everything. Why you think they're shutting down the weed joint? Because like
Right.
if they're not getting no money out of it, they shutting it down like Nino.
Well, see, the other thing up here, Green Eyes, they put in all these windmills on these mountains. They bought these farmers out, and all electricity goes to NYC because they did away with propane and gas down there. They make all the new constructions all electric down there now, and we don't get a drop of that electric, you know. And
Right.
now I see all these red lights in the skies that I never seen for 50 years, and it's kind of weird where I live. So I thought maybe it was drones watching those things. You know what I mean? You know, making sure they're running right and this and that. You know, I've weighed every possibility out. You know, before I started shooting. You know, and no, they ain't even nowhere over nearby them things.
What was your experience at Area 51?
I used to drive through there, going to Arizona and back and forth to New York, down through that whole strip there. You know what I mean? That's where they got them 7 Cadillacs buried upside down. You can stop and spray paint alongside the highway. And I'll tell you what, we stopped there all the time. Me and my partners, we just spray paint. We always made sure we had spray paint to put our names on it and shit and whatnot. And all of a sudden, you see an immigration truck out of nowhere on the other side of the fence, like you come up out of the ground, you know. And don't be think you're gonna be coming over on this side. Look over and fuck you, you know. I ain't coming over there. I said that's all government. I said you guys got some shit going down over there for years, way before I was born. I said, but you know, we take right off though, you know. See that immigration truck, you know, that pea green shit, you know. So, but you know, I grew up right there in New Galles, you know, Mexico.
How do
I've
you
been
feel
all.
about the word being simulated? Simulation.
What's that again?
The world being like, you think the word simulated? Simulation?
If it simulated the world,
Yeah, like, do you think
I,
it's like
I,
it's governed by like higher ups and stuff like that? Do you think like we in a
I
fantasy?
believe that that pandemic was population control to let immigrants in. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like,
and that was powerful what you just said, cause yeah, yeah. Before they act like they was looking out for them, but they got rid of some people just so it won't be over. They won't feel like it's
right,
overpopulated.
and make it look like we're the good ones. Come on in, the da 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 dang, and
That's
you
crazy.
know. But that's like back that's like the China over in China, you know. They kill all the baby girls when they're born, so they can't reproduce. You know, population control. They're and they're wanting to pop a little more now. They're trying to bring it back up. You know,
You breaking
there's
up. You
still
in
all the
and
kids
out.
that go to school in China.
You in and out like a
I'm in
robbery.
and out.
Now you good.
Uh,
You
I'm
copacetic
good.
now.
Okay. I don't know what I did. Maybe I had my hand in front of the speaker, something. But
Now you
that's like
good,
in
dog.
China, you know. I'm good.
Yeah. Don't mention no thing. Just
Right,
we know what you
right,
talk about.
right. You know, and then their schools, you know, they just it's video games. You know what I'm saying? They give them the little, toy gun to shoot at the screen. You know, the little American guy running around. You know, there ain't no 2 + 2 = 4 shit there.
Did you vote for Trump?
I can't vote, brother.
Who would you vote for if you had the opportunity to vote?
I wouldn't vote for nobody because
You stay out of this one.
it's just it is what it is, and it's like these guys they too damn old to know where the hell they're at. I mean, I'm
But
not talking bad about nothing, but like Biden, he'll be talking along, and all of a sudden he's talking about a cookout with Grandpa.
that shit crazy.
Yeah,
How do you feel about Trump? How you feel about Trump, Fred?
I really don't pay attention to. I ain't watched TV in 5 years. Only like on here. Trump is, he's just a businessman, and he likes, a loud man makes money. A man that's loud makes money. You know what I'm saying? A quiet man don't make shit, but a fucking fart.
That's powerful right there.
You know what I'm saying? So I noticed that growing up, every loud man I known was a rich man. In
How do
my
you feel?
neighborhood.
How did you feel when Obama got elected for president? What was your reaction?
I thought it was good. I really did because it was time for change, and who he's running against. It really was, and I mean that from my heart.
No, I know,
And
I know that,
and
Fred.
and, and like I said, I grew
I
up in the
felt the same
project
way.
too.
Like for change, that change thing was powerful. You understand what I'm saying?
It was very powerful and it was very good because I tell you what, you don't hear nothing about I studied the African American baseball teams. You know what I mean? And I have
Mm,
one of the original jackets. It's not handy where I can get it out right now. But
right.
it took me a long time to save up for it. It was over $600. And it's like I don't know. It's like I'm trying to think of the first football player that was black. I got his card. Oh, you know Wendell Scott, the first NASCAR black car driver. You ever hear of him?
Repeat that. Pardon me, God.
Wendell Scott was his name. He was the first black race car in NASCAR.
Nah.
He drove 43 like eight who's that one that 40 it was 43
How
for
do you
years
feel
he's
about
retired.
Kobe Bryant death?
Kobe when he died in a helicopter.
Yeah, how do you feel about that?
I that was just too weird.
Yeah, no
You
celebrity
know,
passes away like that, but I wanna hear your perfection. I mean, I wanna hear your input on that.
it shocked me, because he had his daughter, and it's just you never heard why it went down. You
You
know,
wanna hear my intake and then I'll hear yours?
yeah,
With me, it's like, the man is famous, bro.
right,
He got money. So besides the legacy, that he have earned from all of us, it's like we gotta look at it like no no people that are famous like that are dying like that. You understand what I'm saying? Like
right,
that wasn't a mistake. You understand what I'm saying? That was like it was something beyond that. He died with
yeah.
his daughter. He was in the air. They didn't check the helicopter.
Nothing,
Like
no pre-flight you heard about, nothing. I know Magic Johnson very well.
that. Yeah, shout out to Magic Johnson, but I'm just saying it don't make no
Right,
sense how he passed away. Like, ain't no celebrity dying like that. And then you taking the kids to a basketball game
right,
out of the state. Like, it's not that serious. You understand what I'm saying?
right,
And
and
that's
you're
what
gonna
money does. Money have you just doing. You think you're doing the right thing. You got the kids with you and stuff like that, but it's harm's way, man. Take them to somewhere close. You understand what I'm saying? That we could take a bus ride. We could all take a big
right.
bus, and you understand what I'm saying?
Well, I don't trust none of these planes. Half of them are over 70, 80 years old. They got up there.
And they still flying these shits. Like
Right, right. And it's like you
my
sit
first
there and
experience going, I went
watch
to
the rain
Miami, bro.
station.
I was scared. You know who kept me tough and strong on the
Uh,
plane?
God,
Oh yeah, that too. But it was this little girl. She happened to
yeah,
be my like the person sitting next to me.
yeah, passenger.
Yeah, and she was sitting next to the window. You understand what I'm saying?
Right,
And cause I was like, oh hell no, like how the hell this little girl is like she's enjoying this shit. Like she wanna
right,
she wanna go again and shit like that. And
right,
I'm here sweating bullets, like, yo, this
right,
shit go down. I'm fucking scared. But she gave me motivation, like seeing her being so,
right.
regular, and her mom is right there. Her mom was mad cool. They was talking to me. So they made me
Right,
feel a little more comfortable. You understand
right.
what I'm saying?
Did you
But
did did you use the bathroom on the plane?
oh hell no. I ain't moving.
Oh man,
I'm
that's something, man. You push that plunger down, and
nah
then
remember when Kevin Hart
it
got stuck in paper
yeah,
soldiers.
right.
I,
And
he got stuck in the paper soldiers. I wasn't trying to do that. you know. But it's
It
dangerous
sounds
up
like
there,
you
man.
guys. Yeah, it
But
sounds like
I
you
feel
guys
like
are stuck up.
the experience is good because you get to like enjoy like the scenery, you know, as a memory you'll never
Right,
forget and stuff like that. But
right.
I just was thinking about the worst. Like I'm like, damn, what if this shit just go down? What if this,
Right.
you know?
I got
How
a
was
good
your
one.
experience?
Well, I have an uncle. He's retired from it now. He worked for Learjet out in Tucson, Arizona,
Mm-hmm.
and it was right out there at National Martin Davison's Air Force Base. Now, when they made the Learjets, the whole inside was gutted, and all he had was the captain's chair, and then the other one, he'd have to take the planes up 30, 40,000 feet, cut the engine, drop 10,000 feet, refire that engine back up, and take back off. And he made good money, you know. It's no so far up in the air, you know, that, you know, I ain't talked to that part of the family in years, you know, because they're so rich. But he took me and my cousin up with him, my cousin Barry Lynn. And oh man, that scared the shit out of me. You know, we're up to like 40,000 feet, and he says, "All right, you guys strapped in?" Yeah, what? He goes, "Well, I got to cut the engines." Cut the engines? What do you mean? He goes, "We got to drop 10,000 and refire
Oh
to make,
hell no!
to make sure that they work." You know, I'm like,
That's what
I'm
I'm
like,
saying, bro. It's
it's like,
dangerous,
you
bro.
know,
And then these
there
pilots,
ain't
man.
no insurance on me like you know what I mean? It was like, I couldn't even tell you how he was able to get us to go with him, you know what I mean?
You know what it
We're
is
sitting there,
that nowadays they only got one pilot aboard. Like it wasn't like that
right,
before. Before it was like three or four or five people that was pilots, but they did other positions. But just in case, you
right,
understand what I'm saying? What if the pilot passes out? And you got to think about
yeah,
that because there's only one person that know how to fly this plane. So if something
right,
happened to him, we're fucked.
right, exactly. You know, it's like the stewardess, some of them they know how to handle it and stuff, you know what I mean, and whatnot. But yeah, uh, I've been on a lot of planes, but it's been many years, you know. So, but I had to get out of New York City real quick. Like I ran into American Airlines with a handful of cash, and the chick had that rope, you know, them ropes with the little hook on it, and she had to run down to start boarding people, and all they had was first class, right? She said 1,400 and something. So I'm standing there counting out some bills. She goes, "Come on, hurry, hurry!" So I run behind the counter with her. We run all the way down. She never took my money, nothing. Handed me the ticket. I was the first one on the plane in first class, sitting down. And when you're sitting on the tarmac, you're allowed to drink, you know, if you're in first class, you know. And the people in the back, they had to wait till the plane got up before they could order a drink, you know. So I get on, I get me a Jack, you know, Jack, a shot of
First
Jack.
class.
Yeah, eating
I've
shark.
ever
That's the first
heard.
place I had shark
First
dinner.
class.
I had a shark dinner, shark meat, first time, man. It was good as hell, man. I said, "Give me
So you
another
never
one, bro."
paid for the ticket.
Never, 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 never.
She
Had
probably
a,
was like, "Yo, this guy is mad cool."
no, she forgot all about it. She's stamping, she's making out the ticket, printing it out. She hands it to me, and she hooked that thing, that felt thing, you know, so nobody else come up. And she goes, "Come on." I run behind the counter with her. We're hauling ass, right? And then we get down, she unhooks the other one. She goes, "Just go ahead, go." So I walk down, go down the runway and get on the plane, show the lady my ticket. She goes, "Oh, you're first class," took me up to my seat and shit. And then the other ones started boarding, and then the other ones that had first class started getting on. And, you know, first thing they asked, "What would you like to drink?" I said, "Well, I'll have a shot of Jack and a little Coke." Shit, I was tore up from the floor up by the time I got to Dallas. They put me in the motel room because they wouldn't allow me back on the plane till the next morning. You know, I guess I was talking some mad dog shit up there. You know, here I am, long hair, tattoos, leather jacket, and all this, and all these people in suits and shit. You know what I mean? I was
Yeah.
like 26 years old, you know, thinking I'm getting my jig on. You know what I mean? Oh, Freddie G back then. That's what they
Yo,
always try
Freddie,
to tell me.
have you ever served for the country?
No, man.
How do you feel about people who serve?
Well,
Do you
I
do you feel
they,
like they get the
I
same
think
the same
I
in return? Like they
they're
serve for the
fighting. They're
country. Do you
fighting
think the
for our
country
right.
serves them?
You know, they fight for our rights. What our amendments and all that. And but it's like they come back and they get treated like shit.
That's
You
the
know.
crazy part. You done risk
Right.
your whole life, your freedom.
Right.
You know, that's crazy, bro.
I remember when I was little, I was probably 6 or 7, and my uncle come back from Vietnam. We was in Arizona living at the time, and he got off the plane and come down, and it was a lot of hippies and stuff back then. They were spitting on him and all kinds of stuff. You know what I mean? Baby killer,
Right.
and
Got you.
you know, and so they went through quite a bit. You know what I mean? Baby killer.
Got you.
And so,
No, I was just making sure we was good on the volume side. My bad.
right. So,
We
but
good.
yeah, I seen you with your orange slushy.
Oh, you see me in the boogie down with my hoodie down. I'm not
Yeah,
a boogie now.
I seen you sitting there on the park bench doing your thing with your orange slushy and shit. Having a little
Good.
combo with your brothers walking by. That was cool. In the neighborhood.
Yeah.
Oh,
It was so it was so many I was just walking, just getting some fresh air. It was a good day and
right.
stuff like that.
Yeah, I
And
seen you needed like time. It seemed like to get out and get some air. I missed the live. I didn't get the notification, so you probably
then
seen where I posted
sometimes you
on
gotta
it.
unsubscribe and subscribe again so you could get the notifications. Cause sometimes YouTube be playing with the numbers.
Well, that's what's been happening to me a
Yeah,
lot.
because I got a lot of celebrities. I got people that don't want to see me win. You understand what I'm saying? They comparing their life with mine, their platform. Like, damn, I've been up here 80 years. You understand what I'm saying? And we're not just catching up. You understand what I'm saying? So they got like a personal vendetta against somebody that's like holy, righteous, positive, do the
I
right thing,
I've been
got good
catching
energy.
on to
You
that.
understand what I'm saying? Talk to
Yeah,
people nicely and it's their own personal things. And once you notice that, you already know that we live in a simulation. So it's like that's their job to try to like throw you off your course, make you feel like you're a bad person, make you feel like you
right,
don't shine. You understand what I'm saying? They
right.
want you to feel down. You understand what I'm saying? So
I've
once you
caught on.
overpower that, it's like without even getting stressed, letting it bother you, it's like now you become a threat. So you're gonna have a million people at you, but you on your journey. You understand what I'm saying? You clean, you fresh, you untouchable, you bulletproof. You understand what I'm saying? Because now
Mhm.
you know you meeting your expectations.
Right. See, it's just been maybe a year. My doctor showed me how to get on YouTube and stream free TV because I didn't have no TV or nothing. They stole everything, and I don't have the money to replace nothing. So I boarded up my bedroom and fixed that up. And I've been in here for a year, at 24 by 12. I got a good sized master bedroom, because I built my house, but I've got a lot of work to do before winter comes. Man, I got to put a wood stove in, and I just got a furnace, and it was a new one actually. And I traded another piece of machinery, a baler, a hay baler for it. So but
You
you
watch the
know,
movie The Warriors?
no, I don't watch much TV, boss.
Oh,
I
you're
just
not into movies?
not really.
Got you. You into reality? I got you.
Yeah, I like Disney, not Disney, Discovery and History channels and stuff like that, real shit.
How do you feel about the hidden doors and the hidden stuff in Disney World?
The hidden stuff. I'm not too familiar with that.
They got things in Disney that you never heard, like about the theory about Disney World?
No, I took my son to down to Florida to Disney World. You know, we went
Oh,
down for 3 weeks. You know, and because it's so big, man, you know you got to at least stay 3 weeks or longer to go through everything. You know what I mean? And so you know it was just you know I had a good time going down some of them rides on that water, man. You thought you're gonna come off the side of that son of a bitch and fly off that mother. But you know, it was you know, every year I took my son for, you know, a vacation 2 weeks to 3 weeks every year, you know. When he was 3 years old, I had a map in my den on the wall, and I give him one of them you know, them markers for bingo.
yeah.
And I turn him around with a bandana and tie it on his eyes, and then I put him in front of the map, and wherever he put that dot is where we went for 2 or 3 weeks for vacation. Because I had bought a subscription to Yogi Bear Park, and they're in every state, you know. So,
Yeah.
so I could go there and get a discount on the cabins or the travel trailers they had, you know, in the woods, or we'd go get a, you know, a primitive site, you know, just a cabin with nothing in it, you know, and you know, so I did that, you know, for 18 years.
Disneyland.
Look.
There is a secret about Disneyland the company doesn't want you to know. If you rode the Pirates of the Caribbean ride back in the 1960s, you would be impressed with how realistic the skeletons looked. That's because when this ride opened at Disneyland, all of the skeletons on the attraction were actual human bones. They tried to install fake skeletons, but Walt Disney thought they looked too fake. So instead, they worked with the medical center at UCLA to get their hands on the real thing. Today, Disneyland says that there are no longer any human remains on the ride, but some people are unconvinced. The bed chamber skull seems to have the most speculation around it. Insiders confirmed that it was in fact real, and others have said that this skull, in particular, was donated by a former employee. There is a secret about Disneyland.
So to get this, you see those skeletons, like some of them
Yeah,
are
I know what
real,
you're
like
talking
actually.
about. I remember when that Pirates of Caribbean ride. I know exactly what you mean, and I didn't know they were real. There, and the thing of it is, you're messing with. I think the devil there with someone's skeleton and playing with it. You know what I mean? It ain't at rest. You know.
Mm,
I
yo,
don't
that's
know.
scary.
It is scary, man. You know. Maybe people think I'm stupid for saying that, but I don't care. You know, you don't. We had one in our science class in 7th grade, and it was supposed to be a real one. I refused to go in that room.
Talk that
You know,
talk, bro.
it was you know, our teacher. I can't remember her name. Oh God,
Let
we
me
didn't
go
get
get him.
along.
Hold me down. I gotta get some.
Take your time.
Yeah, thank you, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, look at these shorts, bro. You fuck with these?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. Green eyes get fresh to death, bro.
There you go.
Green eyes get fresh to death, gang.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
When in
You know
doubt,
what these
rewrite.
are? You know what these
Look,
are?
yeah,
Yeah, green eyes get fresh to death, bro. Real talk.
that's good, bro.
Appreciate that, bro. Yo, hold me down. Talk to the people. Give them some motivation and all that.
I don't see nobody else on here but me and you. You know.
It don't matter about the people.
Uh,
This is going live, bro. The people
yeah.
gonna see it.
Oh, I'm having a good time with Green Eyes, and I seen you're
Yeah,
on, and
shit.
so I pulled up.
People
And
watching. We got people in the building. They always
right,
watching.
right.
Trust me.
So you know,
I
share
got
the
people
love.
watching me right now. We got celebrities in the building, man. We sponsored by Fruit Loops too, man.
There you go.
Yeah,
Wow, that's good.
yeah,
Wow.
bro. I'm gonna go
Uh,
pull me some right now.
there you go. Go ahead, Matt.
Appreciate that, bro.
Yeah,
Thank you.
take
Thank
your time with it. Yep, take
you.
your
You know,
time
Green
with
Eyes
it.
get the munchies. He likes to
All
smoke.
right, all right. I'm ready to smoke again, man. It's been a while since they said you can carry 3 ounces on you now in New York without shit. I'm ready.
You don't got weed?
Well, I just about a couple months ago, I got me some of that first generation diesel. You know,
That diesel.
that upstate diesel. You know, the first gen. Oh yeah. You know, ain't nothing like when I was growing up. You know, that 6%, 7%. That old, they call it the scrock. You know that what they call it back then, come from Mexico. Gold. What the hell was it? I can't think of the name of it. Whatever it was, man. Back in the day, Mexican gold. What was the other one? But you know, it didn't have the THC level that it does now. You know what I mean? And you know, they come a long way with it. You know, I got a brother that takes a razor blade and he cut one plant and super glue to like another one and this and that, and you know, and that diesel, what something
Oh, it
diesel.
ain't nothing like that diesel, man.
Oh man, I'll tell
That
you what.
sour diesel.
Yeah, sour diesel. Yeah, first gen sour. You know, it come right from upstate. You know, so but you know, I never had to pay for it. Everywhere I go, they just give me a handful. You know. So, but yeah, I'm ready. You know, it's I'm just getting tired. You know, these doctors want to give you pills. Screw all that. You know, they got me messed up, Green Eyes, since I was shot. You know, I never even took an aspirin. You even knew what these doctors had me on. And, you know, I flushed all the shit one time. I didn't think nothing about no withdrawals because I never went through them. Only on alcohol when I quit back in 94, you know. That was just a day or two, you know, sweating the shit out of you, you know. But, you know, they gave me a medicine. It caused my liver to go into stage 4 inoperable cirrhosis of the liver because they had 62% ethanol alcohol in it. I had to rub on my arms and my stomach 8 pumps every day. It was a testosterone medicine because my body wasn't producing it and it ate my liver up, you know. And if I even have a beer, all this yellow vial comes up or anything, a shot or something, you know. So, you know, I ain't done nothing since 94, you know. But just a lot of smoking, you know. But it seems like
Freddie, let me
2000.
go pull me some.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
get
You
your.
got people in the building. I'm gonna go pull me some
All
Fruit
right,
Loops.
all right.
Appreciate
Get your
that,
new,
bro. Appreciate your
get your new.
patience, man. For real,
Yep,
man.
take your
Appreciate you
time.
holding
Yep.
me down like Nino Brown, man.
Right, I got it. You
Appreciate
know,
that, bro.
so everyone, you know, double tap that screen for likes or hit that 3 buttons up there.
Oh yeah, hit the hearts, y'all. Hit the
Right.
double tap the screen, y'all.
That's what I'm telling them. Double tap that screen, and if you can't, you hit the 3 little dots, and that'll take you down to likes and to subscribe, and you can hit it there. And much love to everyone that's in the house. And I'm glad this conversation's going good. I like it. He's getting his fruity tooty looties on right now. I'm eating me some Swiss cheese. Don't mind my teeth. They even stole my damn dentures and broke them. But I'm gonna have to get down there, man. I ain't been down to NYC in a long time, man. It's only 6 hours from here. I got a camp up there in the Adirondack Mountains too, man. Up there by Watertown, east of there, about 50 miles. Good hideout. But well,
We back like we never left.
You got it. You're all right. You're all right. You
Appreciate
look.
that, bro.
What's your favorite colored one, man? Green one?
What's my favorite what?
Fruit Loop color.
The Fruit Loop color?
Yeah.
Uh, they all good.
I know that.
They all go together good.
You like the green ones?
I got to, cause you know the green's out.
Yeah.
Everything green.
Right. Right. Green is mean. So don't fuck with the bean.
I just be getting the munchies and stuff.
Right. I wish I had the munchies. You know what I'm talking about.
Huh?
I wish I had me a big fat blunt right now, some of that sour diesel. Straight up, I do. I'm gonna give me some here.
So what do you do? You working now?
No, I'm disabled, bro. I'm terminally ill. The medication the doctors put me on ate my liver up and stuff, and then going through some other heavy stuff, man. I've been in remission for since 2004, and then I was shot in 2006, point blank right here, 3 times in the head, and then 11 times in the body. When I went blind, thank God I just got my son on the school bus, man, or he would have been smoked too, man. You know.
Freddie, when can I interview you?
You're doing it now.
Nah, I gotta let it be known. We gotta set it up.
All right. Well, I don't know.
When are you free? You free
You
tomorrow?
No, actually, I got a ride to go to my mama's grave.
And just start
I'm
laughing.
serious. I've only been there one time, and you know, I was the only one there to bury her. You know.
God bless. God bless.
So, you know, I walked to my dad's on the 6th. It's on the other side of the mountain from here. You know, I got my truck tore apart right now. So, you know, but I could ride one of my bikes, but I ain't got the tags. I will at night with them, you know. The cops, they usually don't pull over a bike, you know. So, but out here in the country, these cops, man, they just sitting in the woods, sitting on the side of the road, sleeping, you know. First car they see, they're hitting because they ain't got no action. You know, you got state troopers, then you got the sheriffs, then you got the local guy, then you got the town cops. You know, they all just sitting around.
That's crazy.
You know? Yeah, you know. So I roll the sidewalks in at 8 o'clock.
How do you feel about the money that they invest into military gear? But there's also people like yourself or others out there that's homeless that they spend so much money on gear, so much money on equipment, you know, for war. But there's people that don't have homes. How do you feel about that?
Well, that's a good question because there's, I believe it was 38,000 homeless veterans, and right there in NYC, they have the immigrants that are allowed to stay in the police station and sleep on the floor until they can get them on a bus and get them out. But a veteran walked in there because it was snowing. This was last November, you know, last year to get warm, and they told him he had to go. You know what I mean? But you know, the money and everything, someone broke it down. They would have got like $5,500 more a month, you know, to help them out. And then with us sending over like to that war that's going on with what is it? Oh God, I can't think of that Putin guy, right? Now we're sending over our equipment, knowing Ukraine's going to get the shit knocked down, right? And the Germans are going to take that over and study our shit, get our technology. You know, they ain't stupid. You know, keep sending it over there. You know, you guys want to fight? Go ahead and fight. You know, don't be calling me up. You know, I mean, I understand humanitarian and helping, but you know, when you start talking, you know, trillions of dollars, they sent over $180 trillion, and it broke down to like $5,500 a month a veteran could have had in their pocket to live on if they didn't do that with the equipment they sent. You know, so you know, it's like you know. When I get extra money, I donate to that SCARS program. It's for the veterans and people like us, you know, and stuff.
I already
So
asked him that. I already asked him who he voted for. He said he was staying out of this one, right?
yeah,
You fuck with Obama and shit.
I ain't been able to vote since I was 16, man. The day I turned 16 is when I got hit with them felonies, you know. So
That's crazy. Once you turn a felony, you can't vote. That's bugs.
oh, I know, you know, you can't get no license for nothing, fishing, hunting, nothing. You know, and if you're behind on child support, you can't even drive a car. How you gonna get to work?
Say it
You know,
again.
yeah. They say, you know, when I moved back here, my partner, I was wondering why he didn't drive. You know, he goes, "Well, I owe some child support," so I caught it up for him. He got his license back, got back to work, got back on his feet. But I didn't know that if you didn't pay if you were behind in child support, they took your license. You know, they took that, his fishing license, his hunting license, any kind of license, you know. And so, you know, he just passed away last year.
My condolences.
Yeah, that was a heavy call. I called him up to come watch my mom's house because I had to transport her to Pennsylvania cancer unit, and I got an apartment down there, and that's when they ditched my house. You know, you got the same kind of cereal bowl as me, bulletproof.
Huh?
I said, you got the same kind of cereal bowl as me, bulletproof.
Oh yeah. This bulletproof.
Yeah, don't fuck with my Fruit Loops.
Oh yeah.
Get that yellow one there. There you go.
But you know what I liked about the cereal, that it's fast. You understand what I'm saying? You ain't got to be in the kitchen cooking
Right,
it, and you understand what I'm
right.
saying? It's quick.
I got mine all sitting right here in front of me, man. I got one of them refrigerators with the microwave on top of it right here in my room, and all that was my son's when he was in college down there in Albany, you know.
Which cereal you got?
Oh man, I got I like shredded wheat, man. Them frosted shredded wheat, you know, and I like Fruit Loops. I like the cinnamon crunch.
Which one you got
Um,
now?
right now I got the strawberry
Can you show
shredded
me?
wheat.
Can you show us?
They're all in bags up here, bro. I got the hold on a minute, 1 second.
I don't want you going out your way. Excuse me. See that bell? Yeah, this nigga don't sleep for nothing. This nigga said acting who you want to. Yeah, you wasn't paying attention. We had a whole joke. That was a whole joke we was talking about.
I'm looking, man.
Ah, man. I don't know, man. I might vote for my nigga 50 Cent. Get rich without trying. Yeah, I'd rather vote for 50, my nigga. When
Hey, bro.
Obama, he black, I'm black, I vote for the black guy. Word.
Yeah. They're out in the kitchen, man, and I keep them in a Tupperware bowl. You know what I mean? What are you laughing at?
Just let me laugh. Let me laugh. Why you gotta act? Come on, don't fuck about that like me while I'm laughing. Oh, now let me get one of those, gang.
Ding dong, man.
Oh, nah.
Yeah, man. I got my Twinkies and I got my double fudge Elmer Fudd cookies and shit, man. And my chocolate milk right here. See that? Take a gallon of milk and I make the chocolate milk out of it.
Oh, man. How
You
you keep
know,
it cold?
in my refrigerator here. I got a refrigerator
Yo,
and a
Frank.
microwave. I got a refrigerator with a microwave built in on the top. Right here in my room, bro. I don't fuck around. I make a
No,
gallon.
gang.
I make a gallon of chocolate milk, and I got a gallon of regular milk.
Yo, remember the chocolate milk from school? Eh? Yo, man.
This is the good shit, man. You know, you ain't even got to get a glass for it, man. You just, grab the jug. Fuck all that dumb shit. You ain't
Yo,
got to do
Frank, you a
dishes.
real nigga, my nigga.
You ain't got to
Yo,
do
you a
dishes,
real
man.
nigga, my nigga.
I got a whole bag of plastic silverware too, man.
Yo,
I
my
throw that
boy
shit out. I throw
Milk
all that
Jones.
shit out.
He need
I don't,
milk.
I don't fuck with dishes, man. Yeah, damn.
Yo, Frank. You
Couple
a real
ding
nigga.
dongs, man. Couple ding dongs in my chocolate milk. You know.
Why you can't drink regular milk?
Yeah, I got regular milk, but I make a gallon of chocolate and then I keep my regular milk for my cereal and shit, you know?
Oh, got to. Yo,
Yeah.
Frank, you funny too, yeah.
I got to have my chocolate milk, man. I put a whole thing of that Hershey's in there and shake that bitch up and make it thick.
Pardon my soul. So let me ask you a
Shit.
question.
Go ahead.
When you was ding donging it, right? Like with the cupcakes and all that, like you ever sold like you never got into like you see how I sell water?
Yeah.
You ever sold like ding dongs or anything like that?
No, just weed.
Marijuana?
I guess that's what you call it.
What? How was business? How was business?
Very good. Built my
The make
house.
is very good.
Built my house.
Wow. What made you stop?
Because the little neighborhood was overpopulated with the same shit. Everyone was buying it from another person thinking it was coming from someone else. They go, that's the same stuff I get. No, and that's the same, we're ready to get that, So,
Oh yeah. You know
you
how
know,
it go.
right. The other one's looking for a deal and goes, the other guy's house is the same shit, same price.
Yo, that chocolate milk look good right now, bro.
It is good.
Enjoy
It
it.
is good,
Nice
man.
and cold.
I got jars and jars of chocolate, man.
It's nice and cold.
Oh yeah, I just took it out of the fridge. Yeah,
Yeah, bro.
fuck around, lay around.
My man Fred is in the building. Yo, Fred, you ever was in a Lambo?
A Lambo car?
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Never?
No,
Nah, come on, bro.
no, I got 3 of them in the
You
garage.
ain't see the car I was in?
With the red one?
The car, like, is in my cover photo.
Is it red?
Nah, Lambo. I'm in the Lambo.
Oh, I didn't see that.
I'm going. You ain't see that? Hold on. How you don't see that? Green Eyes living la vida loca, man. Look at that, man. Look at your boy Green, man.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Green Eyes in the Lambo, man.
Right.
And you can see the joint. So you know Green Eyes was backing up, man.
Right.
Yeah. That ain't no digital Hollywood, man.
Right.
Look at that. And Green Eyes smoking in the Lambo. You know that's his car. Ain't nobody letting you smoke in no Lambo.
No.
¿Me entiendes? Look at that. Oh, that's the evidence. You see the green lighter? Wait. See the green lighter? Damn, man. Man, people texting me, yo, let me get in the Lambo. These hoes, look at that. See that?
Yeah, I seen it.
That was another one right there. That was another one right there. Come on, man. Green Eyes don't play, man.
That's good, bro.
Yeah, man. You see the lighter, man? You see the lighter, man? See the lighter, man?
Right.
See the lighter, man?
Now, what do you
Same
do?
lighter, man.
What do you
Yo,
got?
so how was your first experience driving and stuff like that? Like, talk to me while I roll up. I'm gonna put it in the air before the cops get here.
I was driving when I was 12, man.
I'm out here like a red Montclair. What's the word? Talk to me, God.
You know, well, I had to take my cars, especially the Fords, you wear a pair of metal glasses with the, them little roach clips with a wire on it. It looks like they hold them. You hit that on each side of the coil, and you take your glasses down and hit that fucking starter, close the hood, and you're good to go.
It ain't nothing wrong with that.
No, that was back in the day, though, And you park them at the neighbor's house and go home. Wasn't mine.
Yeah, that was a different type of atmosphere. Yo, so you
Yeah.
ever watch Baby Kids?
No.
Never?
No.
You know what's Baby Kids? I know you know what's Baby Kids.
I probably do, but it's probably in a different.
I see you, Ed.
It's probably in a. I probably do, but it's probably in a different. You know what I'm saying? What's up? We got a customer. What we got in the house?
What's the wording?
What's up?
Hey, now.
7:30.
Shit.
Got my celebrities in the building.
All right. Got your munch on now. You got to get your crunch on. I see it.
That's that gas.
You can tell.
That's that gas.
You can tell.
I think I might have to get me, what do you call them fucking rides? Them people pick you up, man. Uber. I'll Uber it down.
Nah, I don't like Uber pool.
I never even been in one, but I say I come down there for that.
Nah, I don't like Uber pool. Cause anybody could do that job. You might get in the car with somebody you got beef with.
Right.
That could be your opposition picking you up.
Exactly. That's the thing,
It's dangerous nowadays.
Oh, it is. So. But anyhow, you fucking ding.
Yo, hey, you ever took a plane?
Of course.
How was your experience on that?
Chilling. I slept through it. You feel me? Not even. And then coming back, I was still awake. I was going in the nighttime, and I came back in the day. In the daytime, you look out the window, it looks nice, beautiful, above the clouds. Not even gonna lie to you. Good sunset. Yeah. The clouds look like big ass pillows. Word.
Bro, and when you look down, you see everything looks so small. That shit is scary, bro.
Right.
It's a good experience though.
I like to sit by the wing and watch it flat, man. 'Cause that bitch goes down, I got something to sit on.
Wait, say it again.
You ever them big old wings? How they flop around out there, man? It's just scary.
Oh no. It's different out there,
That's
bro.
where I sit. I sit by that window by that wing, man. And that bitch goes down, I'm gonna be riding on that wing somehow.
The shit is dangerous, bro.
It is.
I think it's a good experience. I think everybody should fly at least one time in their life.
I want to go skydiving.
That's the only thing I'm skeptical about.
I turned it
Because I
down.
feel like, yo, hey, I feel like the type of, and Fred, I feel like the type of luck I got, that's the parachute won't even open.
Well, yeah.
Like you just figuring out just fucking dying. Like
Or your leg gets hooked up in the emergency one.
nah,
Yeah,
it's
that's the
just
thing. There's two parachutes. When
That's
you
what
go
I'm
when you
saying.
go skydiving, there's always an extra one.
Yeah, that's what I say.
Two
My
in the
luck, I just
backpack, so stuff like that won't happen.
right. You got that
yo,
one.
you know that person?
Who?
Huh?
Yeah.
They said they want to add themselves.
That's Molly.
Oh, you lying.
That's Molly. Come on
That
now.
ass?
Yeah.
That's crazy. I was like, yo, because he was like, yo, he threw that up. I was like, yo, that gotta be my boy. I
Yeah.
felt, yo,
You
all
gotta
you gotta
click
do
the.
is hit the link. Matter of fact, let me drop it for him. I had that feeling, y'all.
Yeah, that's Molly.
Oh, we got gang in here. And we got Freddie.
Yeah.
Oh, man, this is dangerous side.
Oh shit!
It's a dangerous side.
Yo.
I thought that was a new subscriber.
At 1:55 in the AM, you heard?
Huh? Yo, you got back just now?
What? Nah, I've been in the crib all day.
You didn't make that movie?
Nah.
Oh. I got you. I'm dropping in. Yeah, that's Uncle Freddie. Yeah, that's a fact.
Uncle
Uncle
Fred.
Freddie.
That's what we gonna start calling you, Freddie. Uncle
Yeah,
Fred.
Uncle Freddie.
Freddie G.
Freddie the G.
You the
Uh-huh.
OG.
Freddie the G.
That's what they used to call me, Freddie G.
Freddie the G.
Yo, Marley, hit that like button, man. Why you ain't hit that like button yet, man? What's up
Come
with
on,
that?
Molly. Come on, Molly.
Yeah, hit that like button on the way in. All you gotta do is tap the link that's there. It says streamyard.com. Tap it. It'll lead you right up to Ed and Fred and Green Eyes. We going viral right now, Fred. How you feel about that?
I gotta let my dog out,
Oh,
man.
you been to that? I appreciate that.
I'll be right back. I open this
Yeah,
door
what
up and let the dog out.
Type of dog you got, Uncle Fred?
I got she's half coyote and half husky.
Oh, that's
Malamute.
fire. I got a husky too.
Let's see. My pits this side. I got tattoos all over my chest of all my pits I ever had. Let me let her out quick. Come on, we'll go out. Let's go.
Oh, you got the pit bull?
Nah, he said he got something mixed with a husky. I forgot.
Oh shit. Ain't nothing like that late night blunt, gang. I already know. Molly said 1 second. So Fred, what was the last time that you ever got into like a street fight? What was your age? What was the age?
Probably 8 months ago.
Damn, you still getting busy? What the fuck, man? You ain't
Oh, yeah,
retired?
man.
why
Shit. You don't want me to come out of
you had to
retirement?
why you had to kick somebody ass?
Well, yeah, they talking bullshit.
Yeah,
I don't talk, man. As soon as they say something, it's on. Fuck that
yeah.
talking shit. I hate them ones that put their hand up. Come on. Before they even say come, it's already on.
So you
You
already
know?
throwing the hands.
Oh, yeah, right to the throat. First one.
No time to talk.
Yeah,
Oh.
damn, Fred. You don't even give him a chance.
Well, no. And then they say, oh, you don't fight fair. What the fuck you talking about? You know, I'll throw cue balls at your ass.
So Fred, let me ask you this question.
Huh.
Hold on. I don't know what happened. Hold on.
Damn, you backstage, beloved.
My fault, gang. Um. Oh, Fred. Let's say there's like people walking to like your direction, right? You see a group of people and stuff like that, and one, they asking you for like everything in your pocket and stuff like that. They're trying to rob you, basically. They got guns and stuff like that, but you got a gun on you as well. How do you react to that? Do you just give it up,
I
just
grab
avoid
their
it?
fucking gun. I grab theirs. I ask them, any motherfucker you ever see gray matter? I said, you ain't never shot nobody. I said, you be crying. You be shaking, bitch. I said, you know? I said, I
God,
enjoy it.
God forbid you say that to the wrong person, Fred.
Well, you know what? That's why I was shot in the head 3 times point blank.
Oh, whoa. That's a story to tell right there.
Yeah, what was that experience like? Like, what happened? Like,
The
who you was beefing
motherfuckers
with?
said they thought nobody was home, gonna come up in there and rob me. I grabbed the motherfucker up behind his neck, and he come around with his good. They said good thing he was left-handed, and he slammed the gun right here, man. You can still see the holes there.
Nah, that's
Laid it
wrong.
right there. Boom, 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 boom. I went blind.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm
Oh
not
yeah.
laughing at you, bro.
No,
Fred,
I know, I know.
I'm
I'm
not
glad
laughing
my
at that.
son. I'm glad I just got my son on the bus. You know what I'm saying?
That's fucked up, bro.
And and it's all snow out. It was October 30th, and the fucking I was crawling on the ground, and some bitch kept shooting me all
Mm-hmm.
over, and I found the back door, smashed the window, and I'm feeling around, got in there. I knew where the kitchen drawer was, I grabbed that handful of them fucking knives, man. I just swinging in the air, I didn't know where I was at. He ended up dying that day.
He said he said Freddie got the heads
You know, I got the paperwork. I'll show you.
that
You
come with
know,
life insurance. Oh yeah, yeah. That's a different type of package right there. See, Freddie's humble, you understand what I'm saying? But don't fuck with Freddie. That's one thing.
I ain't no
I've
Billy
seen him in
Badass,
action.
but I ain't gonna take no bullshit, man.
Yeah, I know what he could do.
Right? It's like deer season here.
Yeah, bro.
You know,
Freddie, what it takes for you to to get pushed to that level? What does it take? What does somebody got to do?
it's just uh, it all depends on the situation. You know what I mean? It could be just looking at me wrong and stupid.
Oh, that's
And
it. That's all it takes.
I'll slap the dog shit out you. Just hey, I ain't saying I ain't gonna get my ass beat, but you gotta know I was there. I'll bite your nose off and swallow it. I'll take the evidence with me.
That's a fact.
You know what I mean?
Got to get rid of the evidence.
Right. Shit it out in a couple days.
Have you ever took the fault for somebody?
Yeah, there ain't no snitching here, man.
No, no, I'm saying not no snitch. I'm saying like you were trying to be loyal to somebody and you ain't want to snitch and you had to do some time for somebody.
Yeah, that's why I did that 2 to 4. I went over my mom. I was 16. My daddy raised me right.
Wow, so that wasn't even for you.
I was with the. I was in on it, but when they start asking shit like who's that, I don't know what you're talking about.
Right.
You know, you got me only. So fuck you. I ain't got nothing else to say.
No, absolutely, man.
But I learned a lot, when I went down. I'll never fuck with a public defender. It's the only one I ever had in my life. That's like my attorney now. He's just federal. Anything I do is federal. Just like when they hit me with the guns here not long ago, raided the house. You know, what kind of felon gets back his AR-15, his 270 Remington, his 300 Win Mag with a suppressor? You know what I'm saying? 30
Yeah,
30
that's
weapon action, 22 Tommy gun.
and you still good.
Mm-hmm. Got them all back. And the bullets.
Do you ever feel like they watching you, the feds?
Oh, yeah. But they know not to fuck with me. Because they know. They know. I'll make one call. There's only one way up into my crypt. I'm on the top of the mountain. I can see 8 miles down. If I see a set of headlights and they coming that way, well, you better watch out. I'm the moss, man. I'm in the trees.
Mm.
And I ain't bragging either. Because there ain't no reason for you to be turning up that hill. My friends don't knock on the door. The only ones that knock on the door are cops. My peeps come in.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If someone's knocking, keep on knocking, bitch. Because you damn sure ain't got a warrant or you would have been in. You know?
So Freddie, growing up, like, was you about fashion? Like, was you into materialistic things? Was you a
Not
materialistic
really. We didn't
person?
have much money. I grew up in the projects. I had to deal with what I had. What my family could give me. And stuff. We all pretty much made up our own designs. Growing up.
Oh, so
Back in
y'all would come over like your own fashion and stuff.
Yeah, like the old Pro-Cats and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Put a little glue and some stuff on them and make your own shit up and stuff on them, and put your mark on it, from what side of the town you on.
No, that's a fact. Have you ever, part of my soul? Have you ever had have you ever had a teacher that you liked it?
Or what?
Have you ever had a teacher that you liked?
A teacher? Yeah, I was screwing my 7th grade math teacher.
Word, talk about it.
Straight up. She was 24 right out of college. Hot! Hot! Oh, yeah, that's straight.
Ooh, child.
Mary Huffman was her name.
What was
She
the
had
name?
Mary Huffman.
Wow.
Mary,
Hopefully she don't get in trouble.
oh, she's retired now. I know right where she lives. Shit. She's a lot older than me now, I was in 7th grade. She was 24. But I always made sure I had to stay after class, like I didn't understand something. Give us time alone.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Can I retake that test over? You know?
I remember
So,
this teacher. She used to wear the thongs and all that.
oh,
Whoa,
yeah.
that shit used
Yeah.
to have me going as a kid, man. Whew, ooh, child.
Yeah. Yeah. And she lived by the one store, and we used to always cut through her backyard and stuff. You know what I'm saying? She'd be laying out and shit. Her husband, worked nights. you know, but they got divorced and shit, and she just cut loose, you know. So me and my one partner, we started hitting that shit in school, you know. Started getting A's and B's. But yeah, I'll never forget her. I still see her now and then run into her in town, you know. She give me that look like, you know. But
Freddie got the bick. You know, that's the bick.
The bick for the lick. Yay. I
Yeah,
got all
because
kinds.
these lighters last longer, man. All that 50
Okay.
cent lighter, crackhead lighter, man. Nah, I can't. Yeah, I fuck with these.
Right.
Shit's gonna last a decade.
Yeah. You know how to pop that center thing out of the middle, so you ain't gotta fuck you with your fingers. You just put a little knife under there and pops it right up out of there, you know.
Yeah.
You know. So
So what's your relationship with Esadon?
I just met her on was it Northwoods, you know, and we just become friends, you know, and talk, got close and stuff, and she treats me good, you know, talks to me, and she taught me about YouTube, how people hate and stuff, but she was very, very excited. She got a hold of me, emailed me when she found you, you know.
Yeah, I don't know why she started, thinking,
I
but
don't know.
it's all
I
good.
now know one thing. She does talk highly of you. She did yesterday. She just says it breaks her heart, but I don't know the whole deal, and I can't speak on her behalf. And you know, I love both ends, and you know, I'm not gonna let no one dog nobody. I don't know, you know. She
Right.
just she just she just feels bad because she sees me helping these other people that don't need the money, and then I got to call the bank. That's what I did for you to see if I had $20, you know, because you said something about your daughter, and so I wanted to give you at least 20, so you could do something, spend on your daughter or something, you know. And I didn't have it, and that's why I got a little upset, you know, and I shouldn't have cried there a little bit, you know, because I couldn't understand why I didn't have 20, you know, and I thought I did, you know. So
Nah, you was good on that. I wasn't even stressing that. It was just she was. I don't know. She made it seem like I was like asking you for my bread. I was like, you was crying because the Holy Spirit. You understand what I'm saying? That's why you was crying. Like it
she
wasn't.
just was because there was an issue going on and somebody was gonna lose their kids, and I didn't really know the people. I said, well, I'll put my fucking house up for you then. And she's like, don't, no, don't, Freddie, don't. You don't know them, you know. I said, well, we're talking about babies here, you
Yeah,
know.
that's what I'm saying. And then she did that to me. She was like, "Oh no, don't keep your money. Greenhouse got money, and stuff like that." Like I wasn't. It just started a whole big rally.
Well, it was like, you know, you said that, you know, you should get money for what you do, you know what I mean, your show. And so, you know, I was respecting that, and then you
It
bring up
started a
about your
little rally
daughter,
right there
you
because
know, and
now
then
that was like the miscommunication. Because in a way, I did understand what she was saying, but in front of everybody, it just made it seem like I was, trying to take away from you, and
no,
you surviving with your little resources. So why would I take from you? You understand what I'm saying? But
Yo,
that's what you do. Yo, what's
right.
good, bro?
what up?
Hey,
Hold on,
now
hold on. Give me a second.
we got a working man.
I see you got that mask
I'm
on,
at my
man.
job right now.
Yo, that COVID shit still exists, bro.
See, that's how I used to have to wear in DuPont.
Now
The
that's
paint
the trust me,
factory.
bro. Nowadays you gotta be protective.
See, that's what DuPont didn't train me in. I was supposed to be wearing them uniforms like that, being around them kegs of chemicals that made paint, you know, out in
Right.
Detroit, and that's what caused the cancer and everything.
Shit, my fault, my fault.
Nah, you good, gang? What's the word, gang? How you feeling? Good to see you.
Feel good. What's good, Uncle Fred?
Ain't nothing, man. Ain't nothing. How you doing, bro?
Ain't shit, just chilling. I'm at work right now. Taking a
Right,
break.
right, right.
What's up,
Little
man?
light
Yo,
break and all that. How's the
that's a
day
fact.
treating
That's
you?
a fact. You said what now?
How's the day treating you?
And day's good, you know. Just fucking productive, you know what I'm saying? Just
That's
another
good,
day,
bro.
another dollar type shit.
All
How's it
right.
going with you guys? How's you? How you, Green Eyes?
All right, man. Just hanging with the green eyes and just just talking to BS, bro.
Nah, that's a fact. That's a fact. That's what's up.
You look
I
good
see
though,
what you
bro. You look healthy. You look good. You look
word.
healthy. Look like you've been working out and stuff like that.
Yeah, stuff, something like that. Something like, you know what I mean? I was
Keep it
about to say
up,
the
bro.
same thing with you, man. For real. I'm proud of you.
Thank you, bro. Appreciate you.
Yeah, that's what I
That
need to
us.
do, man. Just being bedridden all the time sucks, man. But
So
Yeah,
you
sometimes you
stopped
gotta get up.
smoking weed?
yeah,
Who, me?
but I'm gonna pick back up here. That my one
No, I'm
doctor
talking about
wants me to,
Sebastian.
and she,
Yeah.
she gave me a
Yeah, I
bunch
stopped.
of recipes
Nah, you
for
going in.
brownies and stuff.
Yeah, I
Wait,
stopped.
so
I stopped.
you stopped smoking weed, but you picked up the cigarettes. What's up with that?
I've always smoked cigarettes and shit. I'm not gonna lie. It's just that, like, the type of work that I do and shit, I can't really smoke weed because they do, like, random drug tests and stuff. So, I mean, for now, I stopped smoking weed. But, like, once I, you know, do what I want to do as far as career wise and I got my own shit, I'll probably go back to smoking weed. But, like, right now, I'm
Nah,
Right.
just drinking.
I'm not gonna lie. When I used to work, I used to smoke cigarettes just to make the time go by.
That's all I do it for. Like, not for nothing. Like, there's
I
no
smoke.
healthy benefits and shit, but I just do it because it makes my time go by. You know what I mean? So,
Type shit. I know how that go because I've been there.
I smoke.
yeah, it's a little bad habit, but it's kind of
I
like,
right here.
shit, fuck it. It's not like something that's gonna last for long. So
Yeah, you.
it's good though. Wow,
But
you been in
I'm
the
glad you
studio?
put it down. What motivated you? What motivated you? Because I know you used to be a smoker. Like, what motivated you? Because maybe that can help me to like. Because I'm trying to work on that myself.
What, like to
Yeah.
stop smoking?
To slow it down.
I
How
mean,
what motivated you?
personally, what motivated me to like not smoke and shit? Um, well, two things, honestly, really. I got asthma and shit, so you know, it's not really beneficial to me to like smoke or like smoke as much as I used to. So I had to really think about like my health and shit because I smoke cigarettes, I drink liquor, you know what I'm saying, and I smoke weed. So it's kind of like I don't want to have too much things going on to where I don't know what could stop me from like being myself. Although I love smoking weed, it's not like I'm not getting any like health benefits from it. So I cut it down, I slowed it down and shit like that. And like I said, it's not like something that I wouldn't go back to. But I mean, ever since I stopped smoking though, like smoking weed and shit, I ain't gonna lie. I feel like I got like a clearer conscience. Like I feel like I could think better. You know what I'm saying? I
Right.
got like better decision making and shit. But I mean, that's not to say like there's no. I'm not saying that there's no benefit to smoking weed because like when I was smoking weed, I was really creative. I was like the most creative when I was smoking weed. You know what I'm saying? And that's one thing I do miss. I do miss being creative and shit. But like, there's always a time and place for things. You know what I mean? So right now it's like,
Absolutely.
you know,
Yeah.
that's all it
I
is.
I feel I feel you on that. I understand
Yeah,
you
I felt that.
100%. And it's like it just you don't hear nobody getting cancer off of smoking a doobie, but it's cigarettes, I smoke three,
No, of
four
course,
packs a day,
that's a
you
fact.
know,
That's a
and
fact.
and it's like you say, your creativity, your mind goes to a nice place, and someone being full of stuff around you, you could deal with them a little bit easier. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But they get stupid now. You messed up my high. You
Yeah,
know.
you blowing up. You blowing my.
Now you're gonna get the Fruit Loops.
I mean that's like the main reason too. Like I stopped smoking more so was because of like my job and shit. So
Right,
like if I get caught up, like that's me literally going like 10 steps behind and shit. You know what I mean? So,
right. Much
yeah, gotta.
respect to you, man. Much respect. I respect you for that because you know you got to do something. You got to work and have a hustle, man, just to
Nah, but
get by these days.
don't get it twisted though. It's still THC. You know what I'm saying?
All
Like I
right,
still
I know what you're
Oh
saying.
no, of course, of course.
You
Oh
know,
yeah, definitely.
I got one doctor says, oh, if you smoke, I'm gonna take you off of your medicines. But then I got my other doctor that's giving me recipes to make brownies and cookies and wants me to smoke, you know. Or she wrote me out the prescription for that Marinol, you know, that THC pill Marinol. And she goes, don't even take it because it ain't gonna do nothing, just smoke weed. And
right.
she goes, I'll override his ass, you know. So that's
Of
what I'm
course.
gonna go back to, you know, because I used to just smoke instead of cigarettes. I just smoke my weed all day, you know. First thing in the morning, I'd roll me up 20 joints and put it in my cigarette pack, and out the door I
Damn.
went, you know.
I feel that.
I,
I hear.
I mean, I know. I wake up, I feel like I gotta have a blunt.
Right, that's what I miss. The morning blunt. I always had one laying right there ready, you
But I'm
know.
I'm
And
glad that he's able to do that because from
yeah,
watching this video later after today, I might just slow down and that's motivation. That's the type
yeah.
of energy you leave behind on the platform. That's good.
There's a
Me
lot
like
of good energy, on this tonight. I like this.
Yeah, I love
me.
this. I love
Not
this
gonna lie.
energy.
I got my own little habits and shit. Cause like there's times where like I go home from work and shit. You know what I mean? Like my thing is I go home and like before I take a shower and shit, like I always crack a beer. Like that's my shit. Like I like drinking.
Right,
Like I don't know how I became an alcoholic, but like alcohol is my shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, but yeah, like, I'll go home and shit, and then like crack a beer, take a shower,
right,
I'll cook
right.
in the morning, and then fucking drink. Like that's my
I
shit.
mean, when you getting tested for jobs, liquor
Yeah.
liquor might become your best friend. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, it
Huh?
was mine. It was
I
mine.
said, when how in the job they sometimes they be doing like they do drug tests. You understand what I'm
Yeah,
saying? So liquor just might become your best friend.
that's literally what it is, bro. Like you know what I'm
I
saying? Like
already know.
I can't
We
really
when
get
it
caught up with that shit, but like
You
I said,
can't
like
risk it.
niggas is
when it,
doing, I'm doing the clothes and shit. I'm doing a lot of things when it comes to fashion right now. So once that shit starts like blowing up, nigga, I'm gonna be smoking my ass off. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right,
it's not like I stopped because nigga, I still have fucking dreams about me fucking lighting the blunt up. You know what I mean? That's my shit. I love smoking. I love
right,
smoking. But
right.
you know, it's always gonna be THC. It's always gonna be
Yeah.
THC.
Always.
It's always gonna be thinking about weed and the benefits because there's a lot of good benefits to smoking weed.
See,
You know what I'm
that's like
saying? Outside of
my doctor put me on this testosterone medicine. It's a gel. I had to rub it on my arms every morning, and it had 62% ethanol alcohol. I hadn't drank since '94 and raised my son. It gave me stage 4 inoperable cirrhosis of the liver just from the medicine. Now I can't even have a beer. If I have one, all this yellow stuff comes up out of me. I
yeah.
get sick. They run me to the hospital, and it made my liver so hard from the medicine. You know what I'm saying? And I just want to kill that doctor. You know?
I mean, real shit.
And
Like
no,
honestly, like when it comes to like what you intake and shit, like if you smoking weed or smoking cigarettes or you drinking, like I think the most important thing I can say about all that is like as long as you feeding your body, uh, things to get rid of what you're doing. Like if you smoking weed, like if you drinking water, and not just
right,
any regular water too. Like you gotta drink like water with lime and cucumbers and shit.
yeah,
To detoxify what you got going on.
right.
As
Your
long as you keep a healthy
electrolytes,
balance, you'll be good.
right? With your electrolytes, cucumber, all that. I know what you're saying. Right, right.
Yeah. So like even like with drinking, like I drink a lot, but at the same time, like I'll like eat like ginger and shit like that. And even though it doesn't taste good, it's
Right.
good for my body. You know what I'm saying? So like, as long as
Yeah,
you're doing the right thing, you know, I mean, it's not like it's gonna stop it, but it's gonna help recuperate your body to what it naturally needs to be. I mean,
Right.
and where did the health come in for you, Saint? Like where did the working out and stuff like that? What pushed you to that?
but like working out, honestly speaking, like I got 5 kids, so I gotta be active at all times. You know what
You
I'm
gotta
saying?
be. Oh God,
Bless you, man. Bless you, man.
God bless you, bro.
But even like besides like having kids and shit, like you know, I wanna live a life where it's a reverse effect. Like I don't wanna like get older and then like be older. You know what I mean? Like I wanna
Yo, but
be
I'm glad
older.
you said that because I was walking right, and some dude, you know, I seen him like with some of my people, so I salute him. He was looking at the floor. It was like a little strange because I always seen him. He always got his head high to the sky. You understand what I'm saying? A prideful dude. And I was like, "Yo, you alright, bro?" Because sometimes you gotta remind a person, like, yo, I fuck with you. Like, yo,
Yeah,
I got love for you. You understand what I'm saying? Because people
Right.
be in their own joint. But he was like, he was looking stressed in the face. You could tell. He was like, "Yo, babies are a blessing, man." But he just it hit him because he got 5 kids as well.
yeah,
So that you said that, it was like you don't look stressed. You look clean. You look
Yeah.
like you detox. Like I, some people got kids and they happy, but they're not happy.
yeah.
And
He looks
you look
proud.
like you
Saint
happy.
looks proud to be there doing what he's got to do for his family.
So
I
I'm
mean,
saying any type of motivation you could give somebody that's dealing with the same type of situation.
yeah. I mean, I gotta go, but like before I go, um, you know, when it comes to like having kids and just living life and shit, like you gotta live, you gotta live outside of you gotta live outside of your head. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people they they look stressed out because they stressed inside their head. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
Right.
as long as you could like find ways to like really honestly, you gotta love yourself. Like if you really love yourself internally, it's gonna show outside. You know what I'm saying? And it's like you like me having 5 kids. That's not the main reason why I love my kids. I love my kids because I love myself, and I love
Right.
myself. I love myself enough to give my kids love. I love myself to want to do things to be healthy. I love myself enough to, want to be fly and, have the things I want. So it's like,
Right.
in order for you to like want to be, healthy and stay righteous and all that extra shit. Honestly, you just gotta be happy within and wake up every morning knowing that you have a purpose to be alive. You know what I'm saying? Like that's really all it is. Without that purpose, without knowing what you're here for, you're just wandering on earth with no purpose, and then you start
Yeah.
to like rot because you rot inside. First you rot inside and then you rot outside.
It's
So
like
it's
you're
like
not living,
You
you're
helped
not
me out a
existing.
lot.
right,
That
like
helped me out a
literally, like you're
lot
not
tonight.
existing.
What you just said helped me out a lot. I raised my
Yo,
son
for real.
alone. He just turned 28 on the 31st, and I gave him his own crib. He's all set, but I don't get to see him much. He works and takes care of his own. And but just yeah, you got to have that purpose in life. For yourself, so you
Oh
can
yeah,
shine
yeah.
on the outside, man.
Yeah, and like
And
with that being said, like yeah, you got to be happy inside and you got to love yourself, but like most importantly, fuck what's going on outside of your world. If it's not happening in your world, then it doesn't really exist. Like I don't care about politics. I don't care about none of that shit because at the end of the
right,
day,
right,
I still walk outside. I still go to work. I still got to grab my groceries. Ain't no politician grabbing my groceries. You know what I'm saying? Like if somebody,
exactly.
if there's like shit going on, like in West Bubblefuck, like that's really not my concern. You know what I'm saying? So it's like as long as you could like enjoy the things you got around you and
Yeah,
love your life and appreciate that, then fuck what's really happening. Because like
Exactly.
it doesn't exist until you make it exist into your life. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
like I'm not gonna lie, I gotta go and shit, but Green Eyes, you know I love you, my nigga.
I love
You
you
my brother.
more, bro. I definitely
Yo,
appreciate you, gang.
yo, Uncle
Nice to
Freddie,
meet you, Saint.
you're a real
All right,
guy, Uncle
Saint.
Freddie.
Uncle
Bless
Freddie
you,
ain't got no
brother.
losses,
Hey,
man.
and let me
You
tell you
know.
something, Uncle Freddie. You look like the type of guy that knows a lot about guns. If I were you, create a YouTube page breaking down the analysis of guns.
Well, see, I'm felon and they be watching me.
The
You said
FBI's
what?
on him. The,
Yeah, they raided me and I got all my guns back.
That's what I'm saying. So you should create a channel on like because not for nothing, people that own guns, a lot of
that's
people that
smart.
own guns, they actually know a lot about the law and the ins and outs about owning a gun and
Right.
knowing how to operate with a gun. You know what I mean? So
Right.
if you create like a YouTube channel on that, honestly, you could be educating like kids. Not saying that kids need to know about guns, but I'm talking about like teenagers and
But
shit. You
but
got a
they
lot of
they
kids.
they, they should know about them. They get them back out in the woods and learning about nature instead of
Yeah,
running around the streets. Instead of running around the streets with a gun, go out in the woods and learn about hunting season and
right.
respecting a gun and how to clean it and make sure it's gonna
All that
work.
shit.
And
Yeah,
yeah,
not for nothing though. You know, you got a lot of kids outside. You know, they got guns. They don't even know how to shoot a gun. They don't even know how
no,
that recoil will feel. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, if you do stuff like that, I feel like it'll internally bless you because like people that know how to use guns are the only people that could show a person how to dismantle a gun, use a gun
right.
properly, clean it, all that extra shit. All
Yep,
we know
you
is
have
that
to keep them
guns here
clean.
and it's made to kill us. So
Right,
if you show
Yeah.
the art of how to use a gun, like hunting, I live out in the woods too, and
right,
you don't gotta shoot a motherfucker. Like yo, shoot a deer. You know what I'm saying?
right.
Get deer tags. Know how to
Yep,
get your deer your licensing to hunt. And if you got
right,
any type of anger, then fucking shoot. Shoot a
Yeah.
deer.
right.
You know?
You know
You can
when
set up a
cause
range. You can set up.
my friend is a hunter, and I used to always be like against killing animals and stuff like that, and I used to be like, yo, why y'all just shoot it like one good time and put it out. But then they explained to me, they put it out of their misery before the deer like feels pain. They hit them at a certain area
Yeah.
in the body where it just dismantled them completely.
Yeah. I mean,
Right,
the crazy thing about deers and shit too is that I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna leave, but the crazy thing about deers and shit is that you can't just shoot 5 deers. You need to buy deer tags. You need to buy like it's a certain
right,
operation of killing animals, and if you
Yeah.
kill
right.
more than one deer without a deer tag, you get arrested for that. That's what I'm saying. It's very
Oh yeah,
important to like know how to
you got you
like
got
to
to
know the
apply
ins and
for
outs.
your. You
You
can
said
You
get
what?
your
can't just
extra
go out
dog
there.
permit. It all depends on the population where you live on the animals too, because you can get extra doe permits, a
Yeah,
buck permit, and a
yeah,
bear permits and all
yep.
that. But see, I
And
can't
deer
buy
meat,
all that.
yo, deer meat is fucking amazing. Let me tell you that.
Yeah. Oh
So
yeah.
I don't like. I feel bad for the deers and shit, but I'm not gonna lie. The reason why deers are so good is because they have two stomachs, so they
Yeah.
regurgitate everything they eat.
Oh,
They're
you
like
take
damn near one of the
that.
cleanest fucking animals to eat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Wow, that's
Yeah,
powerful,
take
man.
that back strap off the top of it's the best, man.
That
What's the
back
Oh
strap
dirtiest?
man.
hit different.
Yeah,
What's
That
the
dog,
back strap
dirtiest
hit
take?
different.
What's the dirtiest take?
Regurgitate basically means like they eat their
break it
shit.
down.
Like yeah, they eat their food and they break it down, and then they basically vomit it out and then they eat it again. So whatever they eat, like they break it down to the nitty gritty, which is good because if you eat certain animals and they don't regurgitate their food, whatever they don't process really, if you don't clean the animal right before you eat it, that could go
Right.
to you. Like pig,
Mhm.
I'm not gonna lie, pig is one of those like animals where if you eat that shit, if you don't
Yo,
clean that shit properly, bro, you
right.
could get into some real serious trouble with your liver.
Oh
So
yeah. You
So
gotta
like
know
you
how
Nah,
to
know,
gut them. You gotta know how to gut them so you don't break
yeah,
that
exactly. You
belly
gotta
and
know how to
get
gut them.
and
Yeah,
you
yeah,
so you
cause
don't get
that's
that
powerful.
bile, get the bile in the meat. If that bile hits the meat, don't even mess with it.
word.
I know
But yo,
guys that'll sit there and cut it straight up through. All right, salute and have a good night, Saint.
yo, Green Eyes, I love you, man. Yo, Uncle
Yo,
Freddie, be easy, yeah.
I love you, my boy. Appreciate
Alright,
you,
Good
yo.
to
gang.
meet you. Have a good one,
Alright,
man. Good talking to you.
Appreciate you, gang.
Much
yeah,
Blessings,
man.
love.
bro. Blessings on top of blessings.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
appreciate that, man. Alright, have a
Yeah.
good one.
You
You too,
too.
man. Thank you.
Alright.
That was cool. That was cool, man.
That was
I enjoyed.
powerful.
I enjoyed talking to him. Yeah.
That was great conversation.
He knew exactly what he was talking about. Them deer.
It was
You know.
powerful.
Yeah.
I'm proud of my boy. You understand what I'm saying?
See, that
I'm
taught
proud of
you
him.
something. That
Like
taught
you
you
see the
something
type of
too. You
comment.
know.
You see me, Freddie. I was like this.
Right. That's
You
what I
understand what
mean.
I'm saying? He
You
had
were
me
paying
puzzled,
attention.
and it's not because I don't expect that. I expect that, but when you see somebody like on high frequency, you know
Right.
that keeps you. How do you feel after speaking to him? Don't you feel like you want to get something done? Don't you feel like
Right. I'm glad I met him, and he welcomed me, and I felt the love, and we
Uncle
clicked.
Freddie?
Right. And he called me Uncle Freddie. That's cool. You know. Yeah. You call me shithead, and I still love you.
I think today what this was meant to be.
I do too. And I'm glad that I seen that I got your notification and pulled up and stuff, and I didn't get the one the other day when you were walking. So I left a couple posts. I'm sure you've seen them. When you were when you got your orange slushy and shit. So you
That was
know,
powerful, man.
yeah,
I like good conversations like that.
yeah, me too. So but
But Freddie, talk to me. How's how where do you see yourself in 5 years?
hopefully relaxed, sitting on my front porch with my gun sitting around, and just because. And no one bothering me. You know what I mean? It's
Right,
just I deleted 212 people the other day that I knew. Not one person's been up here to help me. My grass is up to my shoulder. They stole my one tractor, and I got my other tractors, but they took the decks that were behind my barn and stuff. Otherwise, my place would be looking sweet. You know what I'm saying?
right.
I even got a trailer set out back for company, so they come. I even got it fenced in case they got a dog.
That's crazy.
It's got air conditioning, everything. So I'm thinking about moving out there, and then I can remodel the inside of this house while I'm living out back. On my other trailer. You know, since it's already got air conditioning and heat, and I'll just have the cable turned on and all that shit, so I can have TV and just buy me a little 37-inch flat screen or something. But I gotta sell some of my vehicles, some of my rides, or some motorcycles or something, and get ahead. Right now, I should be sitting on like about 200,000 from my mom's estate, but my niece and them pulled some funny shit on because I own half of it, and they sold everything. Now there's a lady living in the house, and they took the vehicles, and I sat there and watched everything so nobody would steal it. And then I'm in the ICU, and I come home, and it's all boarded up, and it tells me I can only go on the property but not in the house. It's
Sometimes it's
wrong.
like that. Like
It's greed, man. It's greed.
it's a
And
cold
you know
word.
what?
Like you think after somebody passes away, like somebody will be sad. Like this that even you see this in movies all the time, or you see this in the households all the time, where you might see somebody that's older. They might be like 90, 100, but when they pass, they got billions. You understand what I'm saying? And
Right.
then people will act like is theirs. You understand what I'm saying? She left that
Oh,
for all her family, all her grandsons, all her,
right.
you understand what I'm saying?
That's what my
That's not
niece did.
yours. And then Freddie, now you fighting with them. Like I bet you didn't receive no money out of that.
No, nothing. And I hired the best attorney, a state attorney, and I talked to him the other day, the first time in a long time. I'm like, listen, I said they just sold a $50,000 '37 Ford Coupe that was mine, that was in the garage, original.
Yeah,
Got 50 G's out of it, and I know the guy that bought it, and he's ready to go to court. And then they
that's
took all
crazy.
my belongings, all my clothes, all my kids' trophies, all his school pictures, and threw them all in the dumpster, man, while I was in ICU
You
getting the
know,
pacemaker.
I had a friend that he had like his I think it was his grandparents, and they had passed and they left a few money for him and his sister or whatever. And can you believe they was fighting for who should keep the check?
I know
They
a
was like,
house.
oh, now she loved me more. No,
Yeah.
she loved me.
I know a house that's been sitting for over 40 years
And
in
then you got
probate
some people
court.
that want them to pass so they could use that
Yeah.
money.
That's what was going on with my nieces.
You know how
Is that my
sad is that?
mother?
Somebody wanting you to die in your own family so they could make some type of money because they know you're rich.
But my mom
That's why
wasn't rich,
it's
but
scary to get to a certain level, bro. That's why you got
yeah,
to make sure the right people's around you because remember, if you're not strong enough to tell the doctor, don't pull the plug or don't do this, you understand what I'm saying? They're going to listen to whoever's next to you. You
right,
understand what I'm saying? So you got to make sure you're always strong enough to be like, yo, I'm good. I don't want to take this. You understand what I'm saying? You got to speak up.
right. See, they knew I was in ICU, so they went cleaned the house out, and then they had it boarded up because she was next of executor below me. And she didn't come around for 15 months after my mom died, wanting. I said, listen, no, it don't go down that way. It gets all sold, and you get a third. My son gets a third, and my other niece gets a third, and I get half. I said,
Yeah.
I've been here 6 years taking care of them, and that's
But
the way my mom wrote the will up. So right
it should
now,
not even be a thing. It should be like, if fuck the money, like
right,
if we could
I
put
didn't
this
need the
money
money
together
when I
and get
went
the
there.
person back. But I'm just saying, like, if we should all get a cut because, like, why
Right.
you understand what I'm saying? But Freddie, they won't even give you a fucking piece of the bread.
No, not even a crumb. And I'm gonna tell you something, dog. You know something? I told him. I said I don't want a thing. I didn't ask for nothing when I come here. I said that's my mama. I said, you know, I didn't never get to see her much. I'd pop in every 5, 10 years
That's
on
messed up,
Christmas,
man.
and I got to know my mom the last 5 years, and we got real close, and we had so much in common. It was unreal, and we had a lot of fun, and that was
Yeah.
worth more than anything in the world. And I told my mom, I said,
That's priceless, man.
I come here, and I told you, I never asked you for a dime since I was 12 years old on my own. I said, when you left, I said, you didn't even leave us a fuck you know nothing. I said, you left me and my sister and an alcohol dad. And I had to get my dad straight and take care of my little sister. And then when I was 16, I hit the joint, and I've been on my own since, and I ain't never looked back. And I ain't got time for games. I ain't got time. I'll help anybody out. I see someone walking, I'll stop. What's up? You down? You need something? You know. And I've had some people get stupid when I did it. And then you got to lay them out and send them in the ditch somewhere. And I ain't cut like that. I'll help anybody out. But right now I got to learn to help myself out and get this house in order before winter. And my dog's getting old, and I need to get some more dogs because I always had 4 or 5 dogs. I've
That's
trained
how
pets,
you do it. To help yourself is to help others.
and
That's
everyone keeps telling me put cameras up because everyone else has got them.
Yo,
So
get cameras, bro, for real, bro. Even with family,
right,
kids, anybody, bro. You just never know, bro. For some reason, my shit disappears and I don't have nobody around. You understand what I'm saying?
I
But
don't have
the
nobody
fact
either.
that you got shit disappearing within your own circle, you
Right.
might have to get that camera, dog.
Well, that's why I got the company coming out.
Ain't
I
nothing
want
wrong with that. That's not no snitching shit, bro. You try to make
right,
sure you want to know. Like my friend, there was niggas stealing her packages and all that on some bum shit. You understand what I'm
right.
saying? She put a camera. We got the person in the same day.
Wow.
You understand what I'm saying? We put a
Yeah.
trap. We put a fake package there.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Oh
They
yeah.
thought they had one, but
Yeah.
you gotta be careful, bro.
Yep.
You
So
don't you
I
don't want
got
to keep losing things, bro.
well, and
Right
it
now, we can't take no losses. We get to that certain age in life
right.
where I can't take no losses. I can't afford it, bro.
I can't either. I can't either. They
I
got
can
they
afford it.
they got the scope off my AR, and it's an infrared one, and then all of a sudden I got FBI at my door describing shit to a T that's never been outside the house. Now you tell me something. I spent $3,600. They have that place called House Suite come out for cameras. They found four of them in the house.
Freddie, you know how I knew about the federal agents and you know how I knew all about all of that?
Uh,
Because it was one day that, this is when I had, my girl and shit like that. Um, she called me one day. She's like, "Yo, Green, you want such and such?" We used to get a certain type of pie. You understand what I'm saying? The
right,
breadsticks with the pepperoni, extra
right,
cheese, and stuff like that. It was like a routine. You understand what I'm saying?
right.
Not a routine, but it was just something that if she
You
called me,
know,
she know what I want. You understand what I'm
right.
saying?
And it
So
went different.
she just called me one day. She's like, you want such and such pizza, and
Knowing you
you
didn't want that kind.
no, listen.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
I'm letting you know how I know federal agents and all of that shit is real. Cause she called me, right?
Right,
She's like, yo, you want pizza, right?
right,
So in my head, I'm like, you know, I'm good. I'm on my working out shit. You understand what I'm
right,
saying? So I dubbed it. So and then somebody comes like knocking at the door.
right,
They like, they say a name. You
right.
understand what I'm saying? And those are the Lego agents. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know what's the Lego agents, right?
All right, right,
Yeah. So now you got to look at everything they say. They always say, "Oh," because remember when you see it on your GPS,
mm-hmm.
they spinning around the block. You understand what I'm saying? Like they
Right,
don't know where they're going, and they blame it on the GPS. Yo, you always that's how they get close to you. You
right,
understand what I'm saying? Because they want you to be like, "Yo, you went around the wrong way. It was over here," and they be like, "Oh
right.
yeah, GPS." You understand what I'm
Yeah,
saying? So now they got you. They already close to you. You understand what I'm saying? But
yeah,
let me tell you what happened. So when the person had knocked, they gave me a name. They had the same order that I usually would get and order.
right.
Remember I told you the breadsticks, the the
Pepperoni.
it was the
Right,
same order, but my girl didn't order it. Remember I told her
right,
I was good. You understand what I'm
right,
saying? And she came to the crib. After that, we already spoke about it. She never ordered it for me because I was in a way I was like, "Babe, like, did you order it?" And she was like, "No." But look, this is what happened. They was like, he was like, "Oh," because remember I asked the neighbors. I started mentioning neighbors' names because maybe it could have been a neighbor. You understand what I'm saying?
right, right, right,
Um, it was nobody's pizza. It was, and it was the same pizza that I will order,
right.
and it was strange It was strange to me, bro, because it's like I didn't order it. Y'all got a different name on it, and nobody ordered this, but you know exactly what I was craving.
Right, and new, like you said, the Lego. We got one coming in to give the next one the next little piece to the puzzle, and yeah, right, right. So you never saw that other delivery guy probably again. Now you got somebody else. I know
They
where
don't
you're going.
exist. They don't exist.
Right, they
They
don't.
don't exist. You'll never see them again.
Right. I held the fucking door open for him when I seen him jump off the fucking truck. There were 6 of them on each side of him when they rolled in the driveway. I had all my pit bulls and shit. And I knew to put the pit bulls out in the garage with the wood because I knew the males would piss on it. I never had them out there, you know. And they
Mm-hmm.
brought in a bomb sniffing dog. And they found the safe in the floor. And all of a sudden they yelled, "We found it! We found it!" I'm chained up in the living room, right? I go, "What'd you find?" They go, "You know what we found." They go, "We want the combo." I said, "I don't know what you're talking about. This ain't my house." They go, "It's your fucking house." I said, "This ain't my house." I said, "The landlord's gonna be pissed off you're tearing the shit up." And they're going, "No, we know this is your house." Well, see, I had bought it off my dad, but we never changed the deed on it yet. So I texted my dad, said, "Get your ass up here." He don't know how to text, but he knew how to read it. And he was here in 5 minutes, walked in the door with his 357 and said, "What in the fuck are you doing up in my house tearing my shit up? My son is in the bed sick. I'm getting him dinner." And
That's
they're
messed
asking
up.
him, where's he sleep? There's 3 other bedrooms. He says, "I sleep where the fuck I want to sleep." He goes, "Don't ask me stupid questions." And then they called out to search after 9 hours. Then they come back an hour later with another warrant looking for pistols. All right. Soon as he asked me, "Do you got airsoft pistols?" I said, "You're looking for pistols, ain't you, motherfucker?" I said, the first one fucked you up. You got long barrels. I'm going to get them back. Watch. I said, "I'm going to get them back. I'm a felon. Watch this shit." And, "Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. You're looking at 40 years in Pennsylvania or Terry Hut." I said, "Oh, yeah, you think so, don't you?" We went into court, and I ain't bragging, bro. I got the paperwork to show you.
Nah, I already come on.
You
That's
know, and
that's
I know, I'm just
self-explanatory.
saying
Sure.
it's a hard story to believe, but I'll tell you what, motherfuckers in the neighborhood says they call me the mayor. They said the fucking mayor, man, ain't playing, man. I'm telling you, because you know, back in it was like 79, 78. Me and my old man shot up a trooper car in the driveway. You know, my old man said, "You don't know how to read?" They said, "What do you mean?" He says, "It says no trespassing. You trespass, motherfucker." He goes, "There ain't no lights on. I can't see that bitch." My old man lit that motherfucker up. I'll tell you now with a SKS, is
Oh
knocking
man.
rocks and socked it. So he looks at me and gives me a backhand to the head and said, "You better get another one. Let's get on it." So we rocked it. And ever since then, you know, it's just every time they come to the house, it's got to be at least 50 of them.
Just in case.
Oh, yeah. They got me tier one, they call it. And I don't have a charge one on me. Only when I was 16. Since then, because I went on the run, you know, the misdemeanors they run out after 3 to 7 years. But I had them 2 bitches on me, and I thought the statutes the limitation didn't run out on them. 9 days they show up before it run out, and I didn't know it. I called my lawyer. They come here. They said, "Oh, you think you're smart going to Pennsylvania, getting a license, and driving to New York?" I said, "No, I don't got no Pennsylvania license. I had a Detroit license." And they go, "Well, we want to see it." I said, "I ain't, oh, fuck you." I said, "Go ahead and give me my ticket." And my son was home on vacation. Now, he took 3 years of law school, right? He walked down, he told me, he goes, "You got 48 hours to present. If you saw my dad driving 4 days ago, what you wrote down going south on 21, why didn't you pull him over then?" He goes, "That shit's old." He goes, "You're beat." He goes, "Dad, take that ticket." They come back 3 hours later, said they got a call saying I was suicidal. I said, "Suicidal? You got all my guns?" I said, "What the fuck you talking about?" "Well, we received the call you're suicidal." So I knocked the motherfucker in his mouth. So now I got to, now A state trooper takes out an order of protection against me. So I go over to the jail for maybe 6 hours, posted 150,000, got the fuck out. My lawyer put it up, because he knows I'd go to trial in a minute. And so, it could have been over in 6 months, that speedy trial, but I wanted to know who said I pulled a pistol on him. And it went on for 18 months. And the lawyer said, look at Fred, you're putting a lot of money out. This could have been dismissed a year ago. He goes, do you realize that you're looking at 40 years of pop on each one of them fucking guns? He goes, I'll get every one of them back and every bullet for you back. Just let me do my shit. He goes, quit being stubborn. So I signed off to him and boom, went into court, bam, judge dismissed, and the judge writes on the paperwork, sealed indictment by hand. I told my attorney, I said, no, that can't be wrote on there. That's got to be put on there, with part of the, dismissal. He writes on there with a pen, sealed indictment. And he said, just do it. Go over to the trooper barracks and get all your guns and your bullets and get the fuck out of here for a while, So they released the guns to my dad. Me and him are walking across the parking lot because he lives on the other side of them in town when he was alive. We're carrying all these fucking guns out front of the main street. And it was fucked up. But, we got everything back, So now, everything's in my son's name, and we got a big walk-in safe installed in his house. So, but, hey, dog, it's 3 o'clock. I'm going to have to cut you. And because I take my medicine in 2 hours, and man, that shit keeps me awake to about 2, 3 in the afternoon, and I got to go with my aunt up to my mom's grave site and that, So, and I got to wash some clothes by hand and stuff, so.
I got you, bro. No problem, bro.
But I'll catch up next time I get your notification.
I appreciate you, Fred.
All right, and now the thumbs have been hit up, and it's nice meeting Saint. I liked him a lot.
Yeah, that was good conversation, good energy, good frequency.
Yeah, it was. He had good talk. I like that, So, and he was for real,
Maybe we could get more of that,
That's exactly what we need, a man with 5 children out there working, doing his thing, and happy, and
And look at it, it's like 3 in the morning. You understand what I'm saying? And he's still working. Right. He's still getting busy. That's fire.
Exactly. All right, my man.
That's motivation.
Love. I love you and God bless you. All right, Green Eyes.
Thank you, Fred. I appreciate that. That's a boomerang, my nigga.
All right.
One love.
More love. Tight.
Peace in the nation of Islam.
All right, man.
All right, man. Peace and blessings to everybody that pulled up today.
Yes.
Appreciate y'all. Everybody stay blessed, stay righteous, stay healthy, do the right thing, drink water.